Hello. How's it going, people?
However, there is nothing in it.
Hello, people. Hello. Okay, yeah. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello, me. How's it going? How's everybody in chat doing? I am alive with another game development stream where I'm going to be dumb. Hello, Mini-Man! Mini-Man! It's the Mini-Man! The Mini-Man! How's it going, Mini-Man? Hey, it's the Mini-Man! One Piece boy. Yes, I am the One Piece boy. The One Piece is real. It is real. New episode coming out tomorrow. Be hyped. Gear 5 spoiler, whatever. I just said spoiler, but who fucking cares, bro? Hello, Maro Potero. Hello, welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're having a great, fantastic day. I'm gonna be doing another game development stream here, where I am stupid, by the way. I'm very stupid, so this is gonna be very difficult for me. I spent like, I don't know, like fucking 6 hours on this game development already. All I've done so far is create a moving system and a fucking tile map. That's all I've done. That's literally all I've done in 6 hours. I've spent 6 hours, 2 streams, 6 hours, 3 hours each. All I've done is this. This is everything I've done in 6 hours. Okay, this is all I've done in 6 hours. I know, very impressive. 6 hours of work here. 6 hours of work, I know. So impressive. 6 hours of work, I finally create a character that can move. It doesn't even look good either, because like I can fucking walk on walls and stuff. It doesn't even look that good. But yeah, that's basically what I can do. Yeah, that's basically what I can do now. Very, that's something, I suppose. That's something. Okay. Anyways, I should probably just get started, huh? What are you trying to make? I'm trying to make my first game ever. I'm watching this video on how to make a top-down RPG. And I'm pretty new to game development. I have made like 1 or 2 games before. Like, you know, super basic games. Like I don't know, like a fucking square that can move. But I'm trying to actually learn to make a proper game, you know? It's going quite difficult, I'll say. I'm having a lot of trouble with a lot of issues, but you know, I'm trying. Last time I problem solved. There was a bug, there was an issue I didn't know how to solve, but I figured it out.
So we totally destroyed the one in Collidable. We didn't really destroy it, but we are not running the one in Collidable anymore. We're running the one in chess, and the one in chess is empty. We could call the one from Collidable if we decide to call it using base, just like you saw over here. Now, we do not want that. Here we want to give the player some pesos, and unfortunately we haven't created the code around that, so we'll just say grant pesos.
Yeah, we'll have to create a
Let's have a look what this does in the game. And
yeah,
here you go.
So last time I had an issue where for some reason my collision didn't work, but at the end I managed to solve it. I don't remember how I solved it. I don't know if I did solve it. But now it should be working, I think. So this is last time it fucking works, bitch. Because I spent like an hour trying to solve this issue. Give monies. I can't even spell monies. Okay, I'm just going to spell monies this way. And then I'm going to go to my Unity here. It's saving right now. I don't know why it's taking so long to reload. I don't know why this is taking so long to give us. It says reloading domain. Busy for 11 seconds. I don't know why it's taking so long. Bro, what is wrong with my computer? Why is it so slow? Give me a sec here. Oh, there we go. It's fucking here, finally. So, theoretically, in the console, when I touch the box, it should work. So, when I touch this NPC, it says that I'm touching it, as you can tell. If I go here, it says give monies. Yes, that is very good. I want to give monies, you know? I want to give monies. Monies, you know? Monies. I love monies.
We totally change this what we received over here before, so the name of the player.
Oh, whoops. Why is the video moving so slowly, bro? Gotta have 2 times speed, you know? Gotta watch on 2 times speed.
Pesos. These two things, they both use the code behind collidable.cs, but they have different behavior. And this is the power of inheritance. And there's a lot more things you can do with inheritance, but this is the main big thing that you'll want to do with it. So we'll be using it quite a lot. And if you did not really understand this concept, I really recommend that you go watch the video in the resources. There's another additional video you can watch. It's on my YouTube channel right now, but it is something that might help you understand a little bit better. It is something you'll want to use in video gaming. Any video games you're making, this is something that is really useful. Alright guys, I will catch you in the next lesson.
Yeah, so inheritance, we're learning about inheritance in what's it called? In the fucking coding. So basically if I use this instead of mono behavior, I can basically like inherit all the code from this one. And then I can edit and I can change the code to my like. If I use virtual, I don't exactly know what protect virtual means, but I think it's something means like I can change it using inheritance or something. I don't exactly know for sure, but that's assuming that's what it means. I'm just gonna assume that's what it means. And using my chess code, I can inherit from the collidable code. And here I can, yeah, you get it, yeah.
In this lesson, we're going to keep working on our chess, but we're also going to create an additional layer in between collidable and chess, because there's other thing we might also want to collect in the future. So we are going to create a class that is called collectible in between collidable.
All right, collectible in chess. I don't know why we're creating another code, but if he says so, that'll work, I suppose. Collectible.
And chess. And the reason I'm doing this is because if we have a weapon, and that weapon you can swing it around in front of you, you don't want this to be collectible, but you want this to be collidable. So we're going to create this additional layer, and also if you want to have something else than just chess that you can collect in your game, you will be able to inherit from collectible and not collidable. Let's add a little bit of logic in here. We are going to go right in between these two by making sure this one inherits from collidable.
So we're gonna put this in the collidable as well. Okay, so we're gonna edit our collectible thing. We're gonna make it so it's also from collidable. We're gonna inherit from collidable. And if you inherit something from collidable, like these become redundant. So it says it's that blah, 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 something about it's redundant or something. Update if mono behavior is enabled. So we're not doing mono behavior, we're doing class collidable, and collidable is here. So we can delete the start and update as far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware, I'm gonna delete that.
And now we're going to go on chess and make it inherit from collectible. Everything is still going to work because just imagine we just did a normal copy paste, but this one has nothing in it, so it has nothing to bring to the table just yet. We are going to create some logic field at the top though. So the logic field we're going to be using is a simple protected boolean called collected, and that is the only thing.
I do not know what protected means. What the fuck is protected? Unity protected. What does that mean? I don't know what protected is. Unity, I know virtual. I don't know, but I guess I'll figure it out as I keep going along, I suppose.
We're going to need, so
protected bool collected. Well, oh shit, what the fuck? I opened something up right there. I don't know. Slash logic. I can't spell logic for some reason. I cannot spell. So protected bool. Wait, was it collect? Was it? Or what was the variable name again? I forgot. Collected with an ed at the end. Okay. Gotta have that ed at the end there.
Now imagine that this is a normal boolean, so a normal variable just like we've been using thus far. It could have been public, it could have been private, but in this case it is going to be protected, just like the function we saw in collidable. Those are protected. Protected basically mean that it is private, but your children are going to have access to it, so it's going to be private.
Oh, so protected is basically same as private, but if you inherit it, you can access it, basically.
To everybody but your children. In this case, chess is a children of collectible, and collectible is a children of collidable. So these one, they have access to the protected function and also the protected fields or protected variable from their parents. In this case, if we create a protected bool, nobody's gonna have access to it but itself, so collectible, and also chess. As you can tell from...
I see. I think I somewhat understand that. So basically, protected means that everything in its family can access it, but everything outside of that cannot.
From chess, we can say...
Meaning it's protected from the outside, but in the inside, it's not protected.
Collected, and that is our boolean. If it was private, we would not be able to do that. If it was a private bool just like this, you don't have access to it. It doesn't even show up. So this is what protected means. And of course, if it was public, everybody, even your player script would have access to it. So this is something you might not want. In this case, we don't need anybody to know about our collecting or collected status if it's not us. We're going to keep this here, and we are not going to override a function. So protected, override void on collide.
Okay, so we're going to do the same thing here. Protected. Why do I keep opening? I don't know. Okay, whatever. Protected. Override on collision. There we go.
Now what we're going to do in this case is a simple check. That simple check is going to be, is it the player that's actually hitting me? So if call.name, if the name of the collider is player with a capital P, then we're going to call a function called onCollect.
If call.name, what's call.name mean? I do not remember what call.name means. What is call.name? What is call.name? I don't remember. Call.name. It's the name of the thing that's colliding. So if the thing that's colliding is the player, then yeah. If call.name, I can't fucking type for some reason, equals player, we do this bullshit inside. Let me check this again. Okay, so that's the call. Bro, I don't even know what protected means. The guy just explained it. Basically, it means the same thing as private, but the child of the script can access it. So this is inherited from collidable. So I'm assuming that means the collectible is a child of collidable, and it can access the variable. Protected is basically similar to private, but like, so it's protected from everything on the outside, but the child and like related objects or the related scripts can access it. I think that's how he explained it. If I'm getting it correctly, that's what I think it is.
Just like this. OnCollect is going to be a function just like onCollect. So it's something we're going to override. Is something that we have to declare down here, and we are going to do that right now. So private void onCollect. The reason we're not going to need anything in parameter is because we know that it is a player. The reason we know it's a player, only the player or any collider with the name player is going to be able to call this function. So
okay, onCollect. Whoops, I did that by accident. OnCollect. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. OnCollect. And then I'm going to go up here. Protected. Void on collect. Did I do that correctly? No, I need the virtual in there. I still don't know what virtual means though. What did virtual mean again? Does virtual mean that I can change it? I think it means it's changeable or something. If I can like override it. So far, are you enjoying this or no? It's been meh. It's been meh. Some parts have been pretty fun. Some parts have been like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is pain and suffering. But, you know, it is what it is.
Collected is going to be equal to true. That's going to be my
Collected equals true. Okay. Collected equals true. There we go.
Full logic right here. Now, why exactly did I do that? Why did I not just leave it the way it was? Well, it is quite simple. If we actually put that on collidable like it was before, you're going to see that if we move our chess anywhere else where there is a collider, say right here, this is a wall collider, it is going to grant pesos, even though the player is not on top of it.
Yeah. That's what happened. That's what happened to me last time. My chess was touching a wall, and it was going crazy. It was going crazy, so I had to move away from another collider.
Whether this is a player hitting you or not, and we could have done it. Like there's nothing stopping us from doing it here. So if call.name is equal to player, then of course we could have done it that way. By the way, since we're using collider.name, we have to make sure the collider.name of our player is really player. Really important. Let's change.
Oh yeah, we need to change this to player. Yeah. It'd be real awkward. Oh, whoops, I duplicated that. I didn't need to rename this to player. Player. Chest. Wait, did he do this to collectible? I think he changed this to collectible.
Change the name of our player to a proper name. Okay, so just to make everything clear.
Chest is collidable.
We are now in everything from collectible, but we could have made the call right here, like I said, if call.name is equal to player. Instead, what we're going to do is totally get rid of all of that.
Well, couldn't you make it so it interacts with the wall, it does nothing? Well, the thing is, there's a lot of different colliders. We just want to make it so if it reacts to player, then it'll make the function. Why would you make it so if it... Okay, I don't know. I'm just going to make it so if it collides with a player, then it'll create the function. Hello, Sebi! Welcome to the stream, man! Hello, Slimy! Yes, that is me. I'm Slimy! What's going on? I am learning how to code and make a game for the first time. Well, not the first time. That's a lie. This is my first real attempt at making a game. You know, I've made games like Scratch and stuff, and I've made a shitty Unity game before. But this time, I want to learn how to make a game for real. You know, I want to learn how to make a game because I like playing games. You know, I like playing games. So I thought to myself, you know, wouldn't it be cool if I made my own game? You know. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to learn how to make video games. But the thing is, I'm very dumb. Very dumb. So it's going very slowly. I've spent like 6 hours doing this so far. And all I've gotten is a moving character. In 6 hours, this is what I've done in 6 hours, by the way. Witness 6 hours of work. I can move. And I can get blocked. And that's it. That's literally what I've done in 6 hours. I know, bravo. I'm such a genius, man. 6 hours of work. 6 hours of work. I can move. Good luck. Yeah, it's been pretty tough. I'm gonna need luck. I'm gonna need a lot of good luck to do this.
And To grant peso this time, we are going to override. So
do hope you're having a good day, though. Do hope you're having a good day. Did I say that already? I don't know if I said that already. I might have already said that. Said that.
Override, and we're going to override on collect.
Okay, we're gonna override on collect. Override on collect and not on collide. Protect. Not really, bro. Not really. Not when I'm following a fucking guide step by step. And I didn't make it by scratch. I did not make this by scratch. You know that, right? I literally used someone else's assets and fucking someone else's code too. So technically, I did not make this by scratch at all. So I did not make this by scratch. On collect. No, that's on collide. I meant on collect, not on collide. Okay, base on collect.
And when we do on collect, I'm going to leave the base in here, and I'm going to say debug.log grant pesos. Now,
yep, that should work. Oh shit, why does that keep opening? You guys can't see that, but just keep pressing the wrong button. Debug.log grant monies. Grant monies. I love monies. Don't you love monies? I love monies, man. Monies is so cool.
Now, if you're curious why I decided to leave the onCollect, the base onCollect in here, it is simply so we can have this call, collected is equal to true. Remember that onCollect, the base function, has this. As you can tell, collected is not equal to true. Now, if you do not want to have
base the onCollect, what? Oh yeah, base the onCollect. So when we do base the onCollect, collected equals true. Okay.
The base onCollect in here, if you think it doesn't look good, if it's not clean in your code, if you can't read it properly, because of course, every time you want to know what is inside of onCollect, you're gonna have to go back and check. Okay, so collected is equal to true. That is exactly what's going on right here. Just copy paste what's in there. Now,
collected equals true. So basically that means the same thing. Base the onCollect basically just runs the original onCollect. That means it's running the original here. So basically it's the same thing as just copy and pasting this over. I'm somewhat understanding, which is good. I'm not completely baffled and not like fucking dumb. I'm somewhat understanding, which is good. It's very good that I'm somewhat understanding this. So if I theoretically grab this chest and move it over to... Oh, no, it's still not working properly. Now it's granting monies. Let's see here. So if I go here, I grant monies. Okay, this is not very good. What is the issue here? What is the issue, bro? I don't know what the issue is. We'll figure it out. So collected equals true. Okay, we'll see what this guy says.
now, of course, if you don't have that, you can simply
on collected, collect on. Wait, let me see here. On collect, collected equals true, and that's collectible.
type it right here. So on collected is equal to true. Now let's go ahead and expand on the logic of this chest. So this chest is going to have to do more than just debug.log. We're going to start by if statement. So let's just disregard all of this. We're going to start with an if statement. If we are not collected, so if collected is equal to false, and false is shown here by this exclamation sign, well, if it has not been collected, let's say that it has now, so collected is going to be equal to true. And
if it's not collected, we're going to make it so it is collected once we collide. Makes sense, makes sense. So I understand the exclamation mark means if not or something. If not. If collected equals false. That's basically the short form of saying if false, basically. If it equals false. If collected is false, we're going to make it true. If collected equals true. Collected is a boolean, right? Boolean, yeah, it is a boolean. So a boolean is true or false.
And then we can do our chess logic. Now we don't really have anything to track the amount of pesos our player has. So we're going to go ahead and work around only the visual aspect of the logic thus far. So what we'll do instead is we're going to work on the visual aspect of it. So we're going to say public sprite, empty chess sprite, and also public int pesos amount.
So Sprite. Public Sprite. I love drinking Sprite. I wish I had Sprite on me right now, but unfortunately I do not. Sprite. Public Sprite. Empty chest. Empty chest. Why am I getting errors here? What? Did I do something wrong? Why am I getting errors everywhere? What? Let me check here. Oh, she did it outside. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. Yes, you weren't supposed to make that inside of the function. Put it outside though. Put it outside. And then we're supposed to do int peso amount. I'm gonna do money's amount. I'm not gonna do pesos. I don't know what the fuck a peso is. Is that like a currency or is that made up currency? Money's amount. Monies. I'm gonna do it monies with this. I'm gonna spell monies this way. It's a very weird way to spell monies, but I'm spelling it that way. I don't fucking care.
The first variable right here, the empty chest, is going to be so we can swap.
Did I make the M capital? I did. Pesos is Mexican currency, I think. I see. I'm gonna name it monies, though.
The full chest sprite to the empty chest once collected. And then the pesos amount is going to be to say, how much pesos are you going to earn?
Right, monies equals 10. I forgot to add a value to that. Monies equals 10. Over 9,000, yes.
From that. Now, I remember in the design, the little design I've made, 1 point of reward was equal to 5 pesos, so I'll make sure I put 5 in here. But you can change it directly on the chest if you want to, since this is a public int. Okay, let's keep on writing this logic. So what we have to do here is we have to grab these.
We're gonna make the pesos amount 5. Okay, we're gonna make the pesos amount 5 billion majillion.
Right, renderer of our object and change the sprite on it. We can do that with a get component, so let's do a get component, sprite renderer, and change the sprite. It's gonna be equal to empty chest.
Okay, makes sense. Get component. I'm assuming if we're gonna get a component, public sprite chest, we're gonna have to drag the image of our empty chest PNG onto the fucking sprite thing, the fucking code. We have to drag it in the Unity thing. I think that's how you do it, right? I think that's how you do it. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb, right? I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. I'm just a little slow in the head. Just a little slow, you know? Just a little slow. I'm just a little slow. I'm not dumb. I'm just a little slow. Just very, very slow. Like 10 times slower than the average person. But I'm not dumb. Well, actually, maybe I am. I don't know. Sprite render. Renderer. Sprite render. There we go. Sprite render. And then I'm going to do this. And then dot. Sprite equals empty chest. There we go. And then I think let me see if I can figure this out before, without watching the video. See if I can figure this out. Let me see if I can figure this out. I think I can, right? I'm not that dumb. I can figure this out. I can figure this out, right? So this is the empty chest sprite. I have to find the sprite that I want. So it's this sprite. Is the empty chest sprite. Does that work? That should, in theory, work, right? It does! I'm a fucking genius! Oh! I'm a genius! I'm a genius! Bro, I'm a genius! You can make a tag. I am 10,483 times slower than you physically. I don't believe that, bro. You are not, I don't even know what I want to say, bro, but that's just not true, bro. That is just not true.
Okay. Next up, let's do debug.log again so we know that, it happened. Debug.log, and we're going to grant the amount of pesos through text right now. So grant plus pesos amount plus pesos.
Alright.
Little exclamation sign just to show how happy we are we gained pesos. And let's give this a try now. So nothing happens. We go here, and I just realized we're having an error. We did grant 5 pesos, and the chest totally disappeared. The chest disappeared because it changed the sprite to none. I thought we were gonna get an error, we didn't get one. Apparently it's fine to have it on none, but we're not going to leave it that way. Let's make sure we go back on the chest. And here where it says empty chest.
Yeah, I figured it out. I did it before he told me to. That means I am actually understanding and not following the code. So you're gonna make a UI. I don't know, bro. I'm just gonna do what he does.
Again. And the chest is now empty once we walk on top of it. Plus, we have been granted 5 pesos. If we want more, scroll this, go ahead and play a game. And we're now granted 855 pesos, which is too much. Okay, let's put it back on 5. Make sure we change the name of chest to chest. And we're going to put it in our prefab.
I'm gonna put it into our prefabs. Chest into prefabs. Chest. I love big succulent chests. I can help you. No, I will not be. I do not need your help. Anyways, I now have a chest prefab. I can put chests everywhere. I love chests. I'm gonna give my character so many chests. 2 big chests. Yes, so many chests, guys. So many chests. Hallelujah. This is yes, look at that. So many chests, man. So many chests. So many chests. But does it work? Yes, they do work. It's a prefab. What do you think? It is a prefab. Prefabs work.
So now we can spawn chests wherever we want by simply drag and dropping this in the scene.
Yes, magic.
Here you go.
Magic.
So we have a couple of chests around now. And this one here could grant 10 pesos. This one could grant 25. And we can now play this. This one gives 10, this one gives 5, 25, and so on, guys. So we're actually going to end this lesson right now, and I will move on to another collidable object in the next one. Cheers. Welcome,
cheers, baby, cheers! But we still need to create an actual money system. How are we going to create a money system? Are we going to make like a variable onto the player? Or are we going to create an invisible object, an invisible game object that counts the player's coins or something? And I'm not sure how we're going to create like a system. What script are we going to put it on?
We are going to make another collidable object. This one is fairly a simple object, but it's something we will need for the game flow of our game. So it is a portal object, something that is going to teleport us to
portal.
another scene. Now I don't think I'm going to have a sprite for this one. I think I'll just leave it blank, and the player's gonna have to find it. So at the top over here, I am going to create a 2D object. This one's gonna be a sprite. I'll put a box collider on it. Box collider 2D, of course. Make sure I open up my box collider, and now let's actually play with these. I will be editing the collider so I can actually grab the sides and just make a zone in which the player is going to step in.
Alright, a portal. We're gonna create a fucking portal here. Alright, how do I move? I forgot. It's just gonna be an invisible portal. It's nothing fancy. It's just an invisible portal. So we're gonna create an invisible. Wait, is it an invisible game object? What was it called? New sprite. What was it? What did he create? I don't remember. What did he create?
I think I'll just leave it blank, and the player's gonna have to find it. So at the top over here, I am going to create a 2D object. This one's gonna be a sprite.
So 2D object. It's not an empty object. We're creating a 2D object here. 2D object and it's an invisible sprite. Wait, what? How do I create an invisible sprite? He just created an invisible sprite. How do I do that? How do I do
I'll put
that?
a blank, and the player's gonna have to find it. So at the top over here, I am going to create a 2D object. This one's gonna be a sprite. I'll put a box.
Wait, what? How do you do that? How do you create it? That must be an outdated
blank,
thing.
And the player's gonna have to find it. So at the top over here, I am going to create a 2D object.
So he just pressed sprite, and then it creates a new sprite. I can't do that. It seems I have to put like an invisible object or something, or just a new object or something, I think. Create empty or something, perhaps. Capsule. I mean, it gives me a lot of different, sprite mask. No, that's not what I want. Maybe just an empty object, maybe? What do you mean? I mean, he created a sprite that was invisible. I mean, I'm assuming it's just an empty object. I'm just assume it's an empty object. I'm gonna call it portal. I mean, it's not like that confusing. I'm just like, I guess it's just an older version. Why the fuck does this keep popping up? I don't know why okay, I don't know why. My laptop is being weird. Windows 11 is so fucking annoying, by the way. Windows 11 is fucking annoying as hell. It is so goddamn annoying. Collider. Box collider 2D. There's a 2D box collider. Where's the box collider? Why is it invisible? Hello? Why is the box collider invisible? Hello? Oh god, is this the whole thing, the box collider? Jeez, that's too big. Switch to oh, bro, no. Why are you such a sadistic fucking motherfucker? What? No. Why would I do that? No, I will not be doing that, Minnie. I will not be doing that. Portal. Okay, I can move that. I can move this right here so that once they enter this area, they'll teleport to the new place. Bad. Windows bad. I mean, I'm a huge fan. Windows, I've only used Windows my entire life. I've only ever used Windows. So, I don't know. Probably gonna switch to Linux. I mean, I've never used Linux before. Linux. Let me search up Linux. Is Linux good? I don't know. Yes. I see. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna ever use fucking Linux. Hey, Slime. Hello, Patricia. Welcome to the stream, man. I'm continuing to do game development here. Hello, Grinchy man. Linux is so useless. God damn, the duality of man. Minnie here wants to switch to Linux, and Grinchy here just fucking Linux is so useless. It's more customizable though. How do you know? You said you've never used it. I mean, did you watch a video or something? I don't know, man. I don't know. How's it going, Grinchy man? Hope you're having a great day, bro. I hope you're having a great day. You want to see my progress in this game so far? 6 hours. Nearly 7 hours. Basically 7 hours of work. Literally 7 hours of work. And this is what I've created so far. My character moves. Yay. I can touch a chest. It doesn't give me any gold yet. Yeah, 7 hours of work. Can we get a round of applause for how smart I am? I know, I'm so smart, man. 7 hours of work and I've created this. It doesn't even look good. The fucking sprite, doesn't even look good. It's like on top of the box. It's on top of the fucking box. I know. Give me a round of applause, guys. I'm such a genius. I am actually a fucking genius at game development, man. I am a game developer. Don't mind this. I'm entering the blue abyss. I don't know what this blue abyss is, but yeah. Why would you switch to Linux when yeah, I don't know why. Most games and most softwares and stuff are fucking Windows. I don't know. Most games only yeah, Mac. Honestly, most games are Windows is just the default, man. Windows is just the default. If you want to get fancy, I suppose Linux and the others, but Windows is just the basic, man. Windows is basic, bitch. And there's nothing wrong with being basic, bitch. Vanilla is the basic flavor, and I think it's one of the favorites, my favorites. So yeah.
I'll put a box collider on it. Box collider 2D, of course.
Yes,
Make sure
box
I open up my box
collider 2D.
And now let's actually play with these. I will be editing the collider so I can actually grab the sides and just make a zone in which the player is going to step in and trigger the on-collide thing. So right about here sounds fine. You can make it bigger, doesn't really matter at this point.
Windows is shit. What do you mean, man? What do you mean? Windows is the basic fucking... It's pretty good. I mean, there is some problems with Windows, but, you know, it's not bad. I mean, there's a lot of annoying stuff, but I do like it. Also, welcome to the stream, random guy 2343. Sorry, I cannot read. I cannot count. I'm dumb. Anyways, there's nothing wrong with Windows, bro. Nothing wrong with Windows.
Because you know we can't escape from the two other sides. Right, so this is going to be my portal.
Actually, that's a lie. There is stuff that's wrong with Windows, but, like, you know what I mean. It's pretty good. It's
you can't even see it, but we have the zone, and this is all that matters to us. So let's change the name of this to Portal.
Yes, that's the portal.
And now we are going to create a new component. I'm going to call this Portal.
Portal component. Okay, we're going to go to the portal. We're going to go to the Shadow Realm. Okay. Where is my scripts? They're going to create a portal here. Create a C# script named Portal. I assume I'm going to put this on the portal script. I mean, the portal game object, so that we can teleport to the next level.
So again, create a new script, put it on here, apply to portal, and then we're going to open it up, and we'll redo the flow one more.
Yep, sounds good. Sounds perfectly good. Hello, Meow Sword. Welcome to the stream, bro. Hope you're having a great day. I'm going to be honest. When doing computer science development, a Mac is better than either. I mean, I've only ever used Windows, so I do not know. I've only ever used Windows. Yeah, I've only ever used Windows, so just more preferred and optimized. I've used a Mac, like I've used like I don't know if it was a Mac or not. I'm not very good with fucking technology or anything. I'm very stupid, as you guys can tell. I used an Apple computer or whatever. It was so fucking confusing. Maybe I just wasn't used to it or something, but like it was confusing to navigate. There were so many like minor inconveniences that's like, no, okay, this is annoying. This is so annoying. So many minor inconveniences. Your stream is 144p. What? What do you mean? My thing is running on fucking 1080p. My computer is it's fucking running on 1080p right now. What are you talking about? Can you turn it up? Or are you stuck on 144? There's no shot. I'm literally honest. I have my fucking iPad right now. It's 720 at least. I am purposely streaming on 1080p. I'm purposely streaming on high quality. Okay, phones are different. Phones, I don't know. A lot of people say they're on phones, the quality is lower. I don't know. Man. I don't know. My stream should be on 1080p. 720 at least. 720 at least, man. 1080p. I have it on 1080p. I got a MacBook and a PC. No Linux, both. I see. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of MacBooks and Apple stuff because it is always confusing me. I'm just stupid, man. It is really hard to use for me. I just cannot get used to it. Man. I don't know. That's just personal preference. There.
More time so you can understand exactly how to override a function. Just like we've done for the chess, this is going to inherit from collidable and make sure.
We're gonna do this from collidable here. Oh wait, I didn't open up my portal script yet. Gotta open up my script, you know. Gotta open it up. Collidable. We're gonna make this thing collidable. You know. We're gonna inherit from the collidable script.
Sure, it's not the collectible. We're not trying to collect the portal. We want to collide with it. And to override the function, we use the same exact security type. So in this case, protected. Override on collide.
All right, we're gonna make it so this is on protected. Oh, I can't spell today. I don't know why I can't spell. Override. We're gonna override. There we go, on collide. I got the MacBook because it's better battery life and is really powerful for the price. Not to mention its small form factor. I see. As far as I'm aware, MacBooks and stuff are more portable than Windows stuff. But my PC is far better because it's stronger. But the comparison isn't really fair because one is over 3K, the other is 1.7K. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, do most games and stuff work on Mac? Most games I see are built for Windows, and I usually never see anything exclusive for anything other than Windows. Is there anything that's exclusively Linux? I rarely ever see, like, Linux and Mac and Apple, I don't know. Very rarely do I see anything that's not, like, Windows stuff. So I just feel like Windows has always been the basics ever since I've been growing up.
Let's check, is this a player? So if call.name is equal to player.
Yep.
Then we're going to teleport him. So teleport
We're going
the
to
player.
teleport the player to another location. And for Visual Studios, it's really sleek and nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't use them a lot. I tried using it. I don't like it. But maybe it is pretty good once you get used to it. If call.name, wait, what? If call, okay, yeah, I understand that. I understand. Not that stupid. It lasts 16 hours on a charge. That's pretty good. My laptop probably drains batteries very quickly because I have a gaming laptop. Even though it's a very shitty gaming laptop for some reason, it can barely run most games without fucking heating up like it's about to melt. My fucking laptop melts like it's fucking cheese or something. I could probably cook an egg on this thing sometimes. I don't know why. I need to get better cooling fans and stuff. I have a fan running right now. I have two fans. I have a laptop fan and a fucking normal fan. Still heats up sometimes. I don't know why. I think MacBooks don't heat up as much, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably an issue. I got an Android and an iPhone, so I don't got a preference when it comes to both. I just use whatever provides me with what I need. Here's Grinchy Man with like having every single option. He doesn't need to pick an option. He just uses everything. Yes. The only good choice, you know?
Okay, so where exactly do we want to teleport the player? We're going to give it a random dungeon, so we don't really know which dungeon he's going to get. It is something that's going to be random. Now, the way we're going to do this is by creating some kind of logic right here. I'll do a public string array, and that string array is going to be scene names. So there is multiple.
Alright, public string scene names. We're gonna make the dungeons random? What? Public string array. Wait, how do I create an array again? I forgot. Then we're gonna create this string name. Wait, what scene name was it? Scene name? I forgot. I'm stupid. I cannot remember something. Okay, it is scene names.
Multiple strings, and it's all going to be the scene names. Then, once we do collide, we have to pick a random scene in there and just load it. So we're going to pick a random one doing string scene name. So this one is singular. Is going to equal to scene names, the array, and we'll do a random.range 0 scene names.length.
Alright, makes sense. So basically, it says that the scene name is equal to a random value in the array. So from 0 to the length. Yeah, I kind of understand that. I do understand that. I understand the logic. I am not stupid. Or am I? I think I am, but maybe. I don't know. String scene name. Why did I type string S so many times? String scene name. Scene name equals scene. Oh wait, that one doesn't have an S, and one of them has an S. What? That's weird. That is kind of weird. Oh, that's weird. Scene names. Wait, is it a square bracket or a normal bracket? That is square bracket. Sometimes I mix up which bracket to use. There's so many brackets. Why can't they all just use one type of bracket, for fuck's sake? That's so fucking confusing for me. So dumb. So like, you're fucking confusing all the different types of brackets and shit. That range is 0 scene names dot length. There we go. Do I need brackets after that? Sometimes I need to add random brackets after that for no reason.
Okay, wait.
That does not need brackets. Thank God. Brackets are confusing sometimes.
Exactly as this line do. This line creates a new string by itself, so it's not multiple string, it's not like this one here. This is an array of string, so you can have multiple one. This one is singular, a single scene, and we're going to pick a random scene in between 0 and the amount of scenes inside of the scene array. So we just pick a random scene there. And then we're of course going to load it up. To load it up, there is multiple ways you can do that. So when you load a scene in Unity, what you can do is use the scene manager and do a load scene.
Scene manager. Do I have to create a scene manager? Okay, no, that's not right. How do you do that again? How do you do that? Scene manager dot load scene. Wait, what? Okay, so I think I need to go up here and add the fucking thing. He did it automatically for some reason.
Exactly written.
How did he do it automatically?
And do a load scene.
Scene manager. How do you do it automatically? I don't know how he did it automatically. I need to learn some shortcuts. Scene manager. Okay, he did it automatically. It seems that it's not letting me do it automatically. So I'm gonna have to do it using Unity Engine. Unity Engine dot scene management. That is what I need to add.
Scene.
Load scene. Load scene. That's what I need to do. I need to load the scene.
Exactly written this way. Now, to have this working...
Scene name. Scene name. Right. Okay. Would this theoretically work?
You absolutely need to be using statement at the top. Now, this is something you're going to see at a lot of different places. People on the web, they like to do that. I personally like to do something else. Instead of having a using statement at the top, I will just put it all in one single call like this. So Unity Engine, Scene Management, Scene Manager, Load Scene. And I'm going to get rid of this one at the top. And also, why don't I get rid of the other one as well? If I only have one load scene...
Why did he do that? Wait, what? Why the fuck did he do that?
Scene Manager, Load Scene. And I'm going to get rid of this one at the top. And also, why don't I get rid of the other one as well?
So instead of using the... Okay?
One load scene, I'd rather just call it manually like that. And that's it. That's all we need to do.
Why would you call it manually? Wouldn't it be better to just do it once at the top and then not have to do Unity Engine dot scene manager dot scene? You know, I don't know. I'm just gonna do it my way.
For this script. So let's give this a try.
Man, in theory, he said that basically means the same thing, so there shouldn't be any difference. Maybe this is like an optimization thing. Maybe it's less intensive on the computer. Maybe I don't know.
We currently have only two scenes at the moment. We have main and dungeon 1. Now, obviously, we don't want to load the main scene again, but for testing purpose, we will actually put it in the array. So on the portal object, find your portal script, and you're going to have a size, say, 2. First one's going to be dungeon 1, and the second one's going to be main. So there's going to be 1 out of 2 chance to read.
Okay. We're gonna open up my portal. Scene names 2. Main and dungeon 1. Okay, dungeon 1.
Reload the same exact scene, and there's going to be 1 out of 2 chance to be dungeon 1. Now you're going to realize as soon as you step in there, you're going to have a error. And that is simply because we have not added them to the build setting. This is something a little bit complicated to understand when you first start off using Unity, but all of these scenes you create are never put in the real game until you add them to your build settings. And this is really useful for multiple reasons. While you're developing your game, you might have something we call gym scenes. So hidden map, developer maps that the real player is never going to see, and you've been using those maps to test out, say, the distance in between your jump. You test out different gameplay prefab, or just to mess around and try to create something, try to create a new level. This is not something that would be completed, and it's not something you want to ship in the final game. So technically you don't add it to the build settings. However, these two scenes, we want to add them to build settings. We want them to be included. So we'll go up here under File, Build Settings, and the scene in build.
File and build settings. Sometimes I forget to do this. Yeah, build settings. Add.
Are currently empty. We'll make sure to drag and drop main, and also dungeon 1. Make sure.
Okay, so drag and drop them in. That's it? Okay, simple enough. Simple enough. Build.
Main is the first one. Then we can play the game. Go here. And as you can.
That's it? That's all I need to do? Alright, if that's all I need to do, then I'm just gonna continue this. I'm gonna go to console just in case there's an error. Oh, okay, I'm on the second scene now, but there's no player. I don't have a player on here. Okay, I'll have to create a player.
You can tell we've been teleported to the other scene, to dungeon 1. And dungeon 1 has a little bit of issues with the camera, as we could tell a second ago. So I'm going to fix that, put that back on 1. And here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to create. I need to go back to scene 2 and fix that up. I didn't exactly create a player or anything in here. I need to create a player. How do I create a player? Did I create a player? Where's my player? I didn't create a player in here, did I? I did not. Okay, I need to do that. Do I just use a prefab or something? Let me go back to my first one, and I'm gonna create a prefab of my player. Just in case I need to recreate that. Yep, I'm gonna create a prefab of the player. Prefab of the main camera. Okay. Save. I'm gonna save my game and go to dungeon 1 here. I'm gonna delete the camera. I'm gonna create. Wait, what? Where'd my camera go? What? Oh wait, oh, it's right here. Okay, I'm in the wrong place. I'm dumb. I'm kind of dumb here. Player, right there. Delete this main camera. I'm gonna add this main camera. Main camera is gonna follow the player. Do I need to fix anything with the player? I do not. Okay, let me test this out. In theory, this should work. In theory, I can. It works. There we go. Although it doesn't look very good. My map does not look good at all. Holy shit, my map is horrible. God damn, I cannot work on maps. I do not know how to make maps. I am not very good game develop. Why is this hallway so long? Why did I make this hallway so fucking long, bro? I don't know why I made this hallway so damn long. But anyways, I guess this works out for the first game. For the first game I've made, I guess this works. I guess this works. I guess this does work, I suppose. I suppose, you know, I suppose. Let's
go back in main, give this a try. We're going to collect the first chest, go here. As you can tell, we've been re-teleported into main.
Okay, let's try the portal now. Let's try the portal. Scenes in main. Save. I'm gonna save, yes. And hopefully this time I can teleport to my second scene. I've been teleported back to my first place. And now I'm in the second place. Great. It does work. The portal does work. Nice. I figured out how to make a portal now. Fan-fucking-tastic. Fajastic, I tell you. Fajastic.
Which means that we hit the 1 out of 2 chance of main being reloaded. Now, let's go back. This time, we loaded dungeon. So that's pretty cool. We have our portal working, and we did another example of inheritance, so quite happy about that. This will conclude the interactable section, and we'll then move on to the next one. In the next one, we'll be doing a lot of saving stuff, so we're going to be saving our state in between the 2 scenes. So this one we're in right now, and save the dungeon, so we can keep the same amount of pesos in our bag, we can keep the same gear, we can keep the same experience amount.
Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. Shit.
In the box collider in a start or a wake call. And in between your jump, you test out different gameplay prefab, or just, just to mess around and try to create something, try to create a new level. This is not something that would be completed, and it's not something you want to ship in the final game. So technically, you don't add it to the build settings. However, these 2 scenes, we want to add them to build settings. We want them.
How white do you think your teeth really are? Let's try the tissue.
Fucking ads. I do not fucking care, bro. Can we just get through this? I don't want to see your ugly ass face. Is the ad over yet? Please let me know when the ad is over. Nope, stupid ass teeth. I do not want to see that. I do not want to see the fucking ad. Get out. Oh god. I literally do not care. I do not want to see someone's tail getting chopped off. I've seen this ad before, and I do not want to see it again, please. Geckos regrow their limbs, you don't. Or whatever, I don't fucking care. Work safety. I mean, I guess that's a good
Welcome back to a new
message.
lesson. In this lesson, we are going to create all those little variables that we should have been keeping track of since the get-go. We're talking about the amount of pesos, the amount of experience our character has, his weapon, and all that kind of good stuff. So most of them are not created just yet, so we're going to lay down the groundwork, and once we're ready, actually implement those. So let's go ahead and open up our script folder. I'm going to create a game manager.
Game manager. Okay, that'll be pretty good. That'll be useful. Game manager. Or the amount of scripts we have is starting to grow. Game manager. I want to speak to your manager. Okay, you can speak to my game manager.
Now this one is going to turn into a little gear by default because Unity just likes to do that. It recognizes game manager as a script that is going to control a lot of things, but just tell yourself that nothing changed. It's just like a normal C# script.
Okay, game manager. Oh, so it did turn into this gear. That's quite fancy. Don't know why they did that. I think they did that to be fancy.
The first thing I'll be writing in this game manager is a public static instance of myself. Now, if you don't know about static, it is something you can access from everywhere in your code. So, assuming that we're in Portal right now, we can access instance, which is our field over here. We can access that variable by doing a game manager, getting the type of an object, so that's the name of the class, just like Portal, and then dot instance. And it is going to be there because it is static. Now, with that,
so static means you can affect. Okay, I've learned this before. I just forgot. Okay, I have a horrible memory. So this concept of static is that you can activate it anywhere. You can activate it anywhere, no matter where it is. So in every single script. Okay, good to remember that. I need to remember some of these variables, scripts, names, and stuff. I do not remember all the syntax stuff. Because I am stupid. I am dumb. I have horrible memory. I need to increase my memory power. Instance. Unfortunately, I got garbage ass fucking memory.
what that means is that we could get the instance of a game manager from anywhere. Now the question behind this is which instance is it going to be? Because in case we have two game manager, which one is it going to pick? Well, we have to make sure we only have one. That's the big problem here. And we're going to make sure that the instance is going to be equal to this.
Private void awake. Is that different from start? I don't know. Private void awake. I don't know what is awake. What does awake mean? When the script instance is being loaded. Okay.
So once we start the game,
Instance equals this. Instance equals this. I don't know why we're doing this, but okay.
we're going to assign this to ourselves. which means if we go here and we say a manager.instance, this is going to be equal to the instance we're going to put in the scene. So it's going to be equal to something. At least it's not going to be null. It is going to be equal to the first game manager that it finds in the scene, which means we have to put that somewhere. So under main, I am going to right click in here, create an empty game object. It doesn't need to have any mesh, it doesn't need to have any sprite. This is going to be our game manager.
Alright, we're going to create an empty object then. I'm assuming empty object manages a lot of things. It's the game manager after all. The game manager. I want to speak to the manager, but you will not get to speak to the manager. The manager do not want to speak to you.
We're going to put the position on 0, 0, 0 and add our new component to it. Right, so now we only have one game manager, and this one is going to be the one equal to instance. Okay, so now we have this one script that is going to be available anywhere in your code. This one script is going to contain a couple of things. First off, resources for the game. I'll be typing in 4 field in here. We won't be using them all today, but we're going to be creating a list of sprite, and that is going to be the player sprites. Right now we only have 2. Public list of sprite, and that's going to be the weapon sprites. Then a public list of int. This one's going to be the weapon prices when we upgrade. Public list of int again. And this one's going to be the XP table. So how much XP do you need?
What about the amount of money we have? We're not keeping track of the amount of money we have? What? Did my man just completely forget about money? Resource. He spelled it. Why did he spell it with 2 S's? Is it does resource have 2 S's or 1 S's? I think there's 1 S. I think he spelled it wrong. Or maybe I'm just dumb. I'm pretty sure there's only 1 S, right? Why the fuck does this Windows tab keep open? I don't know. Public list. Okay, we're gonna create public list. What's the difference between a list and array again? I fucking forgot. What's the difference? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay, what's a diff between list and array? I don't remember. What's the difference? Okay, let's use Google. I don't want to use Bing. Bing sucks ass, man. Diff between list and array. So list can store elements of different types, but array can store elements only of the same type. Lists provide more flexibility as it doesn't require explicit looping. I don't get it. So arrays can only list what? So can only store one type. Lists can store multiple types of stuff. I see. So why would you use an array though? I see. Whatever. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Okay, I'll just figure it out. I'll figure it out eventually. I'll figure it out. List, sprite. So that's gonna be what is inside of the list, and we're gonna call the list player sprites. Still don't get. Okay, you know what? I want to figure this out. What is the difference? What's the actual difference? So an array has a fixed size. Well, a list does not. It can grow and shrink, I'm assuming. Is that it? C#. Yeah, okay. So arrays have a fixed size. Well, lists can grow and shrink. Then why would we use arrays then? Arrays basically just a list light. Or I think arrays are more efficient, maybe. Well, lists are less efficient. So if we can, we use arrays, but if we can't, we use lists. Is that what I'm getting from this? Or maybe I'm just dumb. I think I'm just dumb. I think that's the getaway here. I think that's the getaway here. Alright, I just will copy and paste. Oh shit, not there. Not there. Why the fuck am I doing this to me? Okay, array, weapon sprites. Weapon sprites. Weapon prices. I'm gonna create an int here. I'm gonna turn that into an int. Int. Is int lowercase or uppercase? It is lowercase. It is capital case sensitive. God damn it, man. Imagine doing fucking coding and then you make one capitalization mistake and everything goes wrong. What a pain in the ass that must be. Why does this not have a thing behind it? What is this? Weapon prices or something? Weapon price. Weapon prices. Shit, man. Shit. Okay.
To the next level. These one we're not going to use it just yet, but at least they're going to be there. And then we'll need some more logic stuff. So, actually not logic. We're going to call that references. References to different things such as the player script, the weapon script. So public player. This one we already have, so we can leave it in here. There's going to be something like public weapon, and so on, depending on how many references we need for our game. Okay, next up we're going to need
references. So public player. So that's creating. We need a variable of of the player. References. I've done this something similar to this before, so I kind of understand the concept, but explaining it is a fucking pain. So creating a class of players. That's I don't have the script here, but it's player of a player. You know. Public weapon, yada yada. Public weapon, yada yada. We're gonna create a money system yet?
Something to keep track of the amount of pesos. So just some simple int. I'll just call that logic in here, and it is a public
logic. Yeah, finally, we're gonna create money system. Public int monies. I can't spell monies for some reason because I'm dumb.
Int 40 pesos. So amount of money you have right now. Public int experience. How much experience does your guy have right now?
Oh yeah, we're gonna level up. Public int AE experience.
Alright, so this is going to be enough for right now. We have a couple of variables right now. We're not really using them. We know this one exists. We can have a reference to our player. We'll do that manually in a second. These one, they're brand new. We're going to be using them in the save state. And this one just here for the future. So they're going to be resources for the future. We're going to be adding a couple in here, between here in the future. But right now, like I said, that is going to be enough. And we're going to move on to the function. We're going to start with one called public void save state. This one.
This save state is when we're going to save the game, I'm assuming. Oh my god, why does this keep showing up? What am I pressing to keep showing that up? I don't know. You guys can't see that though. Public void save state. I'm assuming we're gonna create like a text file with all the saved variables or something. I'm assuming.
One is going to save.
I've never made a game or anything that had a save function. This is gonna be a learning experience for me then. Well, this entire thing is a learning experience, but you know.
Your game. Then public void load state. As expected, this one is going to load up your progress.
So we're gonna create a menu screen, because if we don't have a menu screen, how are we gonna access, load the game? I'm assuming we're gonna have to have a menu screen, unless the game automatically loads it for you if it finds out that you have a save file.
Those two are pretty much focused around the save state of your game, so let's actually just say that at the top here, save state. Okay, now sometimes I do export these functions somewhere else. Maybe I put them in a other script, and I also put the pesos, the experience, everything I need to save could be in a different script, and I just decide to serialize that as a whole. But right now we're not going to need so much. We're going to need the skin that the player prefers. We're going to need the amount of pesos you have. We're going to need the experience and also the weapon level. All these things we can actually get from the game manager itself. Alright, so before we actually go and write these two functions, how we're going to be saving this, let's actually just hook them up at the proper place. So we're going to write debug.log save state for this one, and this one's going to be, of course, load state. And we have to make sure that we load and save at the proper time.
Alright, so we're going to create a menu, assuming debug.log save la gameo. Save la gameo. Copy and paste you to load la gameo.
When looking at our game, we need to first load when the game starts. Of course, we need to make sure that we have the proper data as soon as the game starts, and then we need to save. We can save at any time we get something. So as soon as you get a new chest, a new amount of pesos, you could call the save state. That could work. Or you could save every time you change scene. At this point, I think it's really up to you. You can save when you button click. But just to keep this fairly simple, I think we're going to save every time we change scene, because it's only a function call in the end.
We're not going to create a menu system, because like having automatic saving is going to be a little bit weird. I mean, I guess that's a lot of games have automatic saving, but I feel like having what's it called, manual saving would be also good as well.
We just call that one function, and it is going to do the whole saving process. Okay, now how do we save? Actually, how do we load upon starting a scene? Well, we do have some callback that Unity gives us, so we can actually call a function when the scene is completely loaded. We will be learning about these functions in the next lesson. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to another lesson. In this one, we're finally going to tackle the content of save state and load state. These are going to be quite fun to do, quite simple as well, and we're going to do exactly what we said.
Save state is going to be simple. Okay, I mean, I don't believe that, but okay.
Theory video. So, alright, so the first thing I'll be doing at the top here is give myself some space to type in what we need to input in the save state. So first off, the first value we'll need is a int called preferred skin.
How the fuck did he type it out so quickly? What?
These are going to be quite fun to do, quite simple as well, and
we're
going to do exactly what we said in the theory video. So, alright, so the first thing I'll be doing at the top here is give myself some space to type in
Jesus Christ, my man fucking... Okay, you know what?
we need to input in the save state. So first off, the first value we'll need is...
I don't know how he did that so quickly. Man, these fucking game developers, they are superhuman, man. They are... They got superpowers, I tell you. They got fucking powers, man. So, what'd he do there? Like this, I think. Works good enough for me.
a int called preferred skin. This is the skin your player's...
Int preferred skin. I love skin. Int preferred. Is this just a no, or is this part of the code?
Going to like the most in the character selection. So which character is he playing right now? The second int could be the amount of pesos he has. The third int could be the experiences he has. And finally, one more for the weapon level. And I just realized that I'm not constant in my writings. Let's fix that. There we go. And that's all we really need. When you think about it, that's all we're using. That's all we need to conserve in between the scene.
Pesos. Int. Monies. Monies. Yes, I love monies. Oh, I love monies. Int experience. Int experience. Why is int like fully capitalized? That's different. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why all of int is capitalized. Weapon level. Weapon level. Okay. How are we gonna save all this?
So let's actually code this. Fairly simple stuff. We're gonna start by declaring a string s. Make it equal to nothing. I call it s for saving. And by the end of whatever we do in between here, we're gonna have a player pref. Oh, so let's fix that. Player pref save actually is gonna be set string, and that's gonna be our save data. So we need a key and then a value. The key is gonna be save state, and the value is gonna be s. Now we have to fill that s with our value, with our data. So to
player prefs. What is? Wait, did we create a? We didn't create a variable for player prefs, did we? We didn't do that. I don't know. So string s. God damn, this is kind of confusing already, but okay. String s equals blank. I don't know why we're creating an empty string, but okay. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
do this, we're going to start by saying s plus equal, which means we're going to append to this. Right now, there's nothing in the string, so we're going to just set it at the beginning. And what we're going to do here is get the current skin, because the very first thing here is the preferred skin. Unfortunately, we don't have that just yet, so we're going to set something, say, we're going to say 0 for now. And then, in between...
Okay, so put 0. We do not... Okay, why does this keep showing up? So preferred s plus equals 0 for now.
Between every single number we put is going to be a pipe sign. Pipe sign for me is alt code 124, so I just...
What sign is that? A plus... What is that? I don't know. Lion thingamajiggy? That's just a line. That's a straight vertical line.
Just hold my left alt button and do 124. If you don't have it on your keyboard, like I do.
Alright, so that's going to be the end of that. So s plus equals... I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna go back to the video.
Second up, we have the amount of pesos. This one we do have. So let's say pesos to string, making sure our int turns into a string, and then plus alt 120.
Okay then. Dot pesos. Monies. Dot to string. Then plus this. Okay.
24. And next up we have the experience. We also have that, so experience.
So it's basically the same thing in two strings. So we're converting the integers to two strings then. Experience. Experience. That's not how you spell experience. Like, why can I not spell experience properly? Why?
To string plus.
I like Samsung more than iPhone. Hello, God. Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're having a good day. When it comes to phone, I'm fine with most things. iPhones are pretty okay. Samsungs are pretty okay. I really don't care when it comes to phone. When it comes to computer, I prefer Windows, though. Also, hi, yes, hello. Hope you're having a good day, man. I'm still doing this. I'm learning how to do a save and load state now. So I can save and load the game.
The pipe sign.
I am making progress,
really
albeit very slow.
Single calculates. Actually, you could, but you have to make sure that this is actually set on two string. Because if you do something like this, you're going to end up with some weird bug. You have no clue what happens. What happens is it actually takes the int value of experience and it adds the int value of this pipe sign, and it gives you just a weird number that you don't really want. So really make sure this is a string and this is a two string, just to be 100% sure you don't end up with some weird bug.
Yeah. Okay.
And finally, we have the weapon level. Again, we don't have the weapon level. Let's just say plus. And here I'm not going to do a plus pipe sign like this because we are not going to need it. That is a.
All right. So this is okay. S dot plus equals 0 because we do not have a weapon level right now. We do not have that variable yet, so we're not going to do that. We're going to save. These are what we're going to save.
Final
our
one, that
pesos
is the final
and our
value in our
experience.
save state. If we were to expand on this, then sure, I would put that and then create another line. And that's what we need, actually. That's everything we need for the save state. Now, when it comes down to loading a state, it's going to be a little bit different, but very, very similar in some way. We're going to declare an array of string called data. And that array.
String an array. Is it array or array? I don't know if he's pronouncing it weirdly or if I've been pronouncing it wrong this entire time. String.array. Array? Array? I don't know. How the fuck do you pronounce words? Pronouncing words correctly is overrated, man. What is
It's
it
going to
equal?
be something we love, so player pref.
What
And
is
instead of doing a
player
set string,
pref?
we're
What
going
is player pref? I don't know what that is. Equals player pref. What is player pref? It's a class that stores player preferences between game sessions. It can store string, float, and integers into the user's platform registry. So that's basically just settings then. That's just the settings file.
We do a get string.
That's the setting files. Okay, I get it. I'm not that stupid. I get it. So that was a built-in function from Unity.
The value of the key, save state. Make sure it is the same exact thing you type here.
Save state. Okay. Save la game. Wait, what? Did he do that? I did not do a player press set string yet. Nah, excuse me. I got a sneezy wheezy there. Fucking sneezing. I don't like it when I sneeze. Feels weird, you know. Sneezing is weird. We can all agree that sneezing is weird, right? What's the point of sneezing? Why do people sneeze for? Like, what is the purpose of sneezing? Like, what purpose does it serve? I don't know. Like, it serves zero purposes. It does not have any reason to exist. But for some reason, it does. And, I don't know. God created sneezing or something. I don't know, man. Why did science create sneezing for? It's just weird. And got save state. Save state here. There we go. Why is this red? Why am I getting a red error? Did I do that wrong?
And here we go. Now, this is going to return you a string, but what we want right here is an array of strings, so multiple string. This is why we're going to add dot split, and we're going to split on the pipe sign. Now you have to make sure it is.
Ah, I see. Dot split. I want to split them apart. Split them to multiple different pieces. Alright.
Single quotes because this is a character, and it's not going to be interpreted as an int. Right. Alright, so
Wait,
what this is
what?
going to do on the pipe sign. Now, right here is an array of strings, so multiple string. This is why we're going to add dot split, and we're going to split on the pipe sign. Now you have to make sure it is single quotes because this is a character, and it's.
So we do single quotes with the character. What does that even mean? Why? Why is that important? I don't know. Why is coding have so many like small, insignificant things that are somehow important? I don't know. Why? Why? I don't know.
It's not going to be interpreted as an int. Right. Alright, so what this is going to do is assume we have something like this in the memory in the player pref. Assume we have 0, say 10 pesos and 15 experience plus weapon level 2. What this is going to do.
Okay, I don't know, but okay. So basically it splits up the value. So it splits up the amount of the preferred skin, it splits up the monies, it splits up the XP so that we can load it into the game easily. Okay, makes sense. I have not done this before, but it does make sense. So 0, 10, 15, 2, 10, 15, 2. This is just an example, a note example, I think. I don't think it's that important.
Is take that single string, this would be like a single string, like this, is going to take it, and instead of having that, it's going to create you a bunch of little string, like
Makes
this, and of course,
sense.
split
I
them
understand
in
that.
different
I
strings.
understand
So we
that.
have that right now in our data. Data at the index 0 is equal to this, data at the index 1 is equal to this, and so on. So we're going to be using that value to change what we need to change.
Makes sense, makes sense. That means I don't need this. I'm gonna delete that.
Okay, so right now, change player skin. We can't do that. We don't have any mechanic around it at the moment, so we're going to skip it.
Change player skin. Alright, we do not need change player skins since we don't have any skins right now, but I'm assuming we will. Skins. I love having skin all over me. I don't know what that means.
Second up,
but
we
okay.
have the, what was it again? Was the amount of pesos. So let's say pesos.
Monies.
Because we are in the game manager and it's, it's right here. We're going to change that value right there manually by saying pesos is equal to data at the index 1.
Monies dot monies equals data dot
Now, the problem we have
data dot 1 dot 2 int, right? 2 int. I'm assuming it's 2 int or 2. Wait, what?
at the moment is that data is a string and pesos is an int. So we have to make sure we cast it first by doing int.parse.
Okay,
Like-
so int dot parse. Basically, same thing as what I was trying to do there. So it's int.parse. Int.parse. Yeah, sometimes I forget how to turn strings to integers, but that's very important, by the way. Very, very important.
And this way pesos is not going to be equal to the int value of that string. Let's actually duplicate that. We're going to need it for the experience as well.
Yeah, we need that for the experience. The EXP. So I'm going to change that to 2. I'm going to change this to experience. Experience. Golden experience. Golden experience. Public. Alright. Okay. Okie dokie.
Simple stuff. And finally, change the weapon level, which we cannot do at the moment.
Yeah, we're not going to do change weapon level because we don't have... Oh my god, why does it keep doing this? Change weapon level. See, I'm learning a lot from this. I'm learning a lot.
And that should be everything we need to do at the moment for the saving state. So let's give this a try directly in the game. I'm going to go and play this. Now, one thing that I forgot that is going to happen at the very first time you boot your game, this is going to happen simply because you don't have any save state at the moment and it wants to go further. So before we do anything here, let's check if player pref has key. If you have the key, actually, if you don't have the key, so let's make an exclamation sign in front of it. Save state. If you don't have save state, simply return. We're not going to deal with the rest of that. And this.
Okay, that makes sense. If, what was it again? If return. The return just ends the function, right?
So let's check if player pref has key. If you have the key.
If has no key. If player pref has key. If it has the key, it ends.
Actually, if you don't have the key, so let's make an exclamation sign in front of it. Save state.
Save state. Yeah. Save state. And we just end that. Perfect. That should work. That should work.
If you don't have save state, simply return. We're not going to deal with the rest of that, and this should fix the error. Okay, so having this error fixed now, we're going to give this a try in-game. We have, say, 10 pesos. Let's make sure we hit a point where we can save the game. So right here. The game is saved, and we now have 10 pesos. We load the state again, that's fine. Let's close it off, press and play again. And as you can tell, on the right-hand side over here, we still have 10 pesos. So this was...
Wait, did he, put the game... Yeah, we did. We put the game manager, yeah. Okay, let's see if this works. Actually, does this actually work? I don't know if it works for me. Do 10 here. Will that save? I don't know if that's gonna save or not for me. Did that work for me? I don't know if it works for me or not. Nope, it did not work for me. How did it work when mine didn't?
Load the state again, that's fine. Let's close it off, press on where we can save the game. So right here. The game is saved.
Why does game manager travel across, when I go to another scene, what? Do I have to put the game manager in every single scene?
And we now have 10 pesos. We load the state again, that's fine. Let's close it off, press and play again. And as you can tell on the right hand side over here, we still have 10 pesos. So this was saved.
Hey, I don't know. What? Did he put the game manager on every single scene, or does it like travel across scenes? Because when I go over here, the game manager obviously disappears. Is it supposed to disappear, or I'm probably let me figure this out.
Welcome back to a new lesson. In this lesson, we are going to create all those little fields, all those little variables that we should have been keeping track of. So we're going to lay down a game manager. It recognizes. The first thing I'll be writing in this game manager, so you're getting the type of my object, so that's the name of the class, just like
portal collidable. So he did the portal collidable for now.
Portal, and then dot instance anywhere. Now the question behind this is which instance is it going to be, because in case we have two game manager, which one is it going to pick? Well, we have to make sure we only have one. That's the big problem here, and we're going to make sure that the instance is going to be equal to this. So once we start the game, we're going to assign this to ourselves, which means if we go here and we say game manager.instance, this is going to be equal to the instance we're going to put.
Okay, game manager.instant. Did he do that? Game manager.instant on collide. Game manager.instance. Did he delete that? I don't remember if he deleted that.
In the scene, so it's going to be equal to something.
He deleted that. He deleted that. I did not have any reason to type that out.
At least it's not going to be null. It is going to be equal to the first game manager that it finds in the scene, which means we have to put that somewhere. So under main, I'm going to right click in here, create an empty game object. It doesn't need to have any mesh, doesn't need to have any sprite. This is going to be our game manager. going to put a position on 0, 0, 0 and add our new component to it. Right, so now we only have one game manager, and this one is going to be the one equal to instance. Okay, so now we have this one script that is going to be available anywhere in your code. This one script is going to contain a couple of things. First off, resources for the game. I'll be typing in 4 field in here. We won't be using them all today, but we're going to be creating a list of sprite, and that is going to be the player sprites. Right now we only have 2. Public list of sprite, and that's going to be the weapon sprites. Then a public list of int. This one's going to be the weapon prices when we upgrade. Public list of int again. And this one's going to be the XP table. So how much XP do you need to move on to the next level? This one, we're not going to use it just yet, but at least in this new lesson, you're going to learn about event and how to use them. So in the last lesson, we were looking for a way to actually hook these at the beginning of your scene and also at the end of your scene. In this lesson, we're exactly going to do that using events. So let's go to the top here and actually have a look at the piece of code we'll have to deal with. We're going to start with a scene manager. This one is not going to be available, so
oh wait, so I checked the comment. The comment said that he put the save state video part in the wrong order. So I did like the later part. I did the later part of the video before the earlier part.
And how to use them. So in the last lesson, we were looking for a way to actually hook these at the beginning of your scene and also at the end of your scene.
So yeah, I think I did the wrong thing.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome to another lesson. In this one, we're finding.
Yeah. I think I did the wrong thing.
So, alright. So the first thing I'll be doing at the top.
Yeah, we did the wrong thing. No wonder. I was wondering why it didn't work. I was like, mine didn't go across the screen the same way. It didn't travel across the scene like he did. But that didn't work.
You're going to learn about event
because I did the wrong thing there. I did the wrong thing. We did the wrong thing. We did it in the wrong order because he put it in the wrong order. So we did that wrong. We need to fix it.
So in the last lesson, we were looking for a way to actually hook these at the beginning of your scene and also at the end of your scene.
Yeah,
in this lesson, we're exactly going to do that using events. So let's go to the top here and actually have a look at the piece of code we'll have to deal with. We're going to start with a scene manager.
I was very confused there for a sec. I was very, very confused, but at least now I get it. I understand now.
This one is not going to be available, so just type it out, double click on it, and then hit Control and dot if you're in if you're in Visual Studio, and make sure you do the using statement at the top. If you're not in Visual Studio, simply go at the top of your script and type in this using statement. If you're in with a scene manager, this one is not going to be available, so just type it out, double click on it, and then hit Control and dot if you're in if you're in Visual Studio, and make sure you do the using statement at the top. If you're not in Visual Studio, simply go at the top of your script and type in this using statement. Now we have access to the scene manager. We're going to say scene loaded, and you're going to see that this is an actual event, so it has this little lighting sign. Then we're going to do plus equal the name of your function, in this case load state.
Okay, so scene manager dot scene. What does that even mean? I don't know. Okay, scene manager. Scene manager. Control plus dot. Okay, there we go. Scene manager dot scene loaded. Scene loaded plus equals save state. Did that work? Why is it save state? That's capital S. What? Why is that red?
Now you're going to see that there is no overload for save state that matches the delegate, which means save state is a function, of course, that is going to work, but it does not match the parameter that it should get. So it says you need a scene and a load scene mode. It says that at the very right hand side. So we're going to go down on our save state function and actually add those. So it needed a scene, we can call it S, and also a load scene mode, we can call mode.
What does that even mean? I don't know.
Function and actually add those. So it needed a scene, we can call it S.
Scene S. Wait, I don't get this. What? So how? Wait, is it loading this properly? Wait.
And also a load scene mode.
Load scene mode. Load scene mode. Okay.
And call mode. At this point, you're going to realize that everything is back to normal and everything should work.
Okay, let me see how this works. Okay, so scene manager dot scene loaded plus equals save state. Huh? What? So it's running this function with a scene S. I am a bit confused. Why do we have a load scene mode here? Huh. And why are we plus or equaling a function?
So what exactly is going on here? We have this event called scene loaded, and scene loaded is an event that the scene manager fires on its own. So once you're done loading a scene, Scene manager is going to go through every single function you put in here. As you can see over here, we have the plus equal sign, and then we have a function. So what happens is, every time that this event is fired, it is going to look for all the function inside of this event, so in this case, save state, and probably some others that we don't even see ourselves, and it is going to fire all of these functions. So it's going to call all of these functions once the event is fired. So you could have something else. So you could have a load state as well, and it would just load both. Let's give this a try. So we're going to put these parameter in here to make sure it matches the signature, and then let's click on play.
Okay, we're gonna do this. I don't know what that means. So basically, just as soon as this gets run, it runs that function. I think. I don't know. I don't understand what. Oh boy, why don't we just run this function normally? Huh.
And have a look at what happens. Now both functions were called save state and load state upon firing that event, and that event was simply scene loaded. So once the scene was loaded, it fired everything in here. So what you can do just to prevent that from happening multiple times is go inside of the function you just created and just add it to the event. And inside of save state, you can say, well, let's do minus equal once we're done. Once it has been called once, we're going to remove it. So in the event, and inside of save state, you can say,
Okay. Okay. I am a bit confused here. But okay.
say, well, let's do minus equal once we're done. Once it has been called once, we're going to remove it. So in this case, it did call a save state because it fired the event and it was in it. Now, if we were to load another scene from now on, it is not going to do it. It's not going to call a save state. Okay, so now we managed to find the place where to hook our code at. So this works. We know it works. The only problem right now is that it's inside of the save state when it really should be in the load state. So let's swap that around and do it that way. So now it's going to call.
Okay, so instead of saving, we're going to be loading instead. So at the very beginning, when I run the computer, run the game, it's going to load this. It's going to load it. It's going to load all the fucking data. Okay. Do not know why we're doing this fancy What is this scene manager? That scene loaded. So as soon as the scene is loaded, it runs this function. Is that what's going on? Like, am I understanding that? As soon as the scene gets loaded, it runs this function, and then it removes that function, so it doesn't run again.
Called load state instead. We still have some trouble with the save state though. Like it is not put where we want it to be. We want to put it before we exit the scene or before we exit the game. Well, for this to happen, we need to find where we exit the scene. And at the moment, we only exit the scene at one single place in the code, and it would be in the portal.cs. So let's open up the portal.cs, and once we actually teleport the player here in the scene management load scene, we're also going to be calling the save state. And now that is the beauty of the public static instance we've done at the beginning. We can simply say game manager.
Public static
instance save state.
Alright, I'm gonna.
And now that is the beauty of the public static instance we've done at the beginning. We can simply say game manager instance save state.
Okay. It's right here, right? Public. Wait, he didn't do public. No, he didn't do that. Game manager dot instance dot save state. There we go. Why am I getting red underlines?
And just like this, it is going to work. Now remember that save state takes in those weird parameters, which is like a scene and a load scene mode. Since we're not going to be using them in this event, we don't need these parameters anymore. So let's get rid of them.
Okay, I suppose. I mean, I do not know why we need scene S, load scene mode. I don't know why we need that. Honestly, I do not know why we need that at all. Why do we need all that fancy stuff? Do not know, but whatever, we'll figure it out.
And just like this, we should be able to call save state. Okay.
Yeah, we should be able to call save state there.
So let's actually give this a try. We move around, we have the load state that just was called a second ago, and we're going to enter one scene. It says save state, which means we saved before going in. Now, we don't have a load state for this one simply because there is no game manager in here. If we did have a game manager in here, then it would have been called. Alright, so this leaves us with a single problem right now, and it's really a decision you have to take. Do we want to be loading the game every time we enter a new scene, or do we want to just keep that data with us everywhere we go? This is two different approaches that you can choose in between. There's not going to be much different in the end. Actually, there is going to be no difference in the end, since it's really small operations that are not really expensive. What we can do, the simplest thing to do is simply copy and paste this game manager. So copy, head over to the dungeon one, and paste it in here. Now, if you play this game, you're going to go here, you're going to have the save state and load state. Now, of course, we loaded the same scene, so it's kind of hard to tell. Let's go back, and here we go. You have the save state and the load state inside of dungeon one. This is something you could actually go for, but since we want to make it as clean as possible, we are going to get rid of the thing we just put, and we're going to make sure our data persists in between the scenes. So what we'll be doing right here is heading back into the game manager, and in the game manager, we're actually going to remove that call that removes this event. So every time that we do load a new scene, this one's going to be called, and we're going to forget the fact that we're going to remove this. So it's going to stay in there, and every time a new scene's going
so we're doing a lot of fancy shit here.
to be called, load state is going to be lunch. That is something we need to do in order to have this working. Of course, we're
Okay, that's a lot of fancy shit. We're gonna remove this here. Remove this. God damn, I don't know why Windows 11 is doing that. Fucking hell, that's annoying.
Going to leave this one at the top. Now, something else we have to do in the await call, or as soon as you start the game, is something called don't destroy unload our game object. This is going to make sure that as soon as you start the game and as soon as you change scene, the game manager is going to remain in here. I don't know if you saw it. Just have a look on the right hand side in the arrow key. When I press on play, there is a new scene created called don't destroy unload, and the game manager is on here. Which means that if we go and get dungeon 1, game manager is still here and it's still loaded the state, even though we remove the call, even though there is no dungeon 1, there's no game manager in dungeon 1. So this is something that is going to help us keep the
So don't destroy on load, meaning even when it loads a different scene, it doesn't destroy the object from the previous one.
On here, which means that if we go and get dungeon.
So don't destroy on
Start the game and as soon as you game is something called don't destroy.
If we use don't destroy on load on the player, they'll
unload our game object.
Don't destroy game on load game object. Okay, don't destroy on load game object. Game object. That's the game object that this is applied to, right? It's always attached to game mode. Okay, let me check this. See if my game mode manager disappears once I enter a new scene. Now, in theory, it should be... Yeah, my game manager is still there. My game manager is still there now. I should go back to my other scene and delete the... Wait, no, what? Did I remove the game manager from here? What? I'm kind of confused. Did I remove the game manager? I don't know. Yeah, I'm very confused here. I'm very, very confused. Did I remove the game manager? I think I did, considering how it's gone. So once there's a lot of information here to take in. So once I go over here, the game manager is here. That way I can manage my monies and stuff. So if I play the game, I set my monies and experience to like 10 or something. So now I set this to 10, and I set my experience to 10. And then I go over here. It should be 10. I unsave this, and then I reload the game. It should be at 10, right? Yeah, it is! There we go! Got to work! Let's go! The saving system works! Hell yeah! Hells yeah! I guess that does work indeed. That's quite nice.
This is going to make sure that as soon as you start the game and as soon as you change scene, the game manager is going to remain in here. I don't know if you saw it. Just have a look on the right hand side in the arrow key. When I press on play, there is a new scene created called don't destroy unload, and the game manager is on here. Which means that if we go and get dungeon 1, game manager is still here and it's still loaded the state, even though we remove the call, even though there is no dungeon 1, there's no game manager in dungeon 1. So this is something that is going to help us keep the data. Now, there's going to be a bug if we load this scene here. If we load the main scene again, which we will eventually, you're going to see that we have 2 game manager, and this is just going to create a lot of conflict. So we must make sure that this does not happen at all costs. Again, here, there is multiple solutions to this. In coding, there is always multiple solutions to go about fixing those little bugs, but one I like to use and I tend to use most of the time is that I would have a scene. Before all my other scenes, I would have something called the preloader, where I would put a loading screen, I would put like a loading bar, and my game manager would be in that scene, which means that this is one scene I'll be calling only once at the beginning of my game, and I'm never going back to it. So the fact that I'm never going back means there is never going to be a duplicate of those object outputs, such as the game manager. Now, there's also one more solution that we're going to use right here, and it's to turn our game manager instance into some kind of singleton. Not the best one, but at least it's going to do the job just fine. So we're going to do an if statement. If game manager.instance is equal to null, actually it's not equal to null, so if there is one already, we are going to first destroy myself, so destroy game object.
So if game instance is not null, that means if there's another game instance here, it will destroy the game instance.
Making sure we don't run this. Go down here.
Okay. If it... Okay. If game object isn't null...
First, destroy myself, so destroy game object.
Destroy game object. Destroy. Why is this not working? Okay, destroy. When you put it in brackets, okay. Game object. And return. So if the game object is not null, it will destroy the game object and return and won't run this code.
And then return, making sure we don't run this code down here. And that will result in having a new game manager created once we load the scene, but that one's going to destroy itself, and we're going to keep the old one. To prove this, we're going to give ourselves some peso, so like 15 peso, and hope we get the right scene. And you know what? Let's actually force it. I'm going to just put one scene here called main, and this way it is not going to break. So we're walking in here, as you can tell, we only have one game manager and we still have our 15 pesos. So this is exactly how we're going to fix this problem. In the next lesson, we're going to finally tackle the save state and the load state, the content of this function.
Alright, so I did that, the load and save. There are some parts of the load and save where I was a little bit confused, but I still exactly I understand the logic a bit, but it's still a bit iffy for me. A bit iffy. Like, I don't know what scene mode is. That is confusing. I have no idea what the fuck that means, but okay. Yeah. I don't know what all this means. I understand, like, how the fucking splitting the string into an array or list works, but, you know, it's weird. It is weird. This is confusing, but it is the point of learning, I suppose. Anyways, I do think I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. I will be back in a bit. Stay hydrated, people. Drink lots of water, and I shall be back. And I will see you people. Hello, I am back. My name is back, and I am back. Ooh, I am back. I'm here to continue learning about coding, I suppose. Okay. Let me plug my laptop back in so it runs faster. And I'm going to undo that. Okay, where were we? Alright, we're creating a floating text system. That's what we're doing.
Finally tackle the save state and the load state, the content of this function. In this section, we are going to create a system that will display text on the screen and maybe give it some motion, and we'll make sure to put it in a pool. A pool is some kind of design where you can reuse the asset you've used in the past because you did not destroy them, you only turned them off, and this is something we'll be doing with our text because there might be a lot of it and we don't really want to instantiate a new asset every time. So what we're going to do is instantiate 1, 2, or 3 assets, and we'll turn them off when we're done with them and turn them back on when we need them again. Now the text I'm trying to create is a text that is going to be a little bit complicated, so it's going to have its own logic. That text is going to need to know if it's active or not. It's going to need to know how long it should be on the screen, where it should be on the screen, does it have a slight motion on it, so does it move on the screen while we're displaying it, and also what is inside of the text, what's the color of the text, what's the font of the text, all of that. We are going to create a new script that is going to contain all of that logic for a single text. So let's go ahead, right click on script, and create a floating text object.
So floating text object script.
That is going to contain all of that logic for a single text. So let's go ahead, right click on.
Or that is indeed another script. So I'm gonna do go to scripts, create floating text. What is that? Floating text? Did I spell that correctly? I can't tell.
On script and create a floating text object. This is the first one we'll be defining in this lesson.
All right, we're gonna. Oh, whoops! I accidentally tried to save that. Whoops. Okay. Floating text. I need to open up floating text. For some reason, my thing is acting a little weird. Floating text. Okay, here we are.
And it should be quite fast. So let's start with a public boolean active.
I don't know why. Every single time he creates a new script, he always deletes void start and void update. It bothers me. I don't know why it bothers me, but it does. Don't know why he always deletes it, but okay. Public bool. I mean, I guess we don't need it, I suppose. I usually thought that those two functions would be very important, but I guess it's not.
Of course, you know whether or not it is being used at the moment. Next up, we have a public game object.
Yo, wait, this is so underrated, lol. Hello, welcome to the stream, Marwin Ahmed. I am learning to code today. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, bro.
Check.
So public game object. What the fuck? Okay, public game. Wait, what? What do you do? Game object go? Why'd he name it go? I don't know why he named the fucking variable go, but okay.
This is going to be to have a reference to our very own game object, and you'll see why it's useful in a moment once we implement the pull mechanic. Next up, we have the text object. So text object txt. Now the text object is
txt. So that's gonna be what we're gonna create for the text. Public text txt. Wait, no, that's text alignment. What? Did I do that correctly? Why am I have red squiggly lines?
Okay, we currently have access to it. It's something we need to import, and that is because of the way they added the new UI system in Unity. They've done it after implementing a couple things, and they still haven't put it as part of the Unity engine at the moment. So what you have to do is using
Unity editor.
Engine.ui.
Okay, so Unity engine UI using Unity engine .ui. UI is capitalized, right? It is, yeah. I don't know why Unity and coding is very picky about capitalization for some reason. It is very like precise and perfect. If you do one capitalization issue, you'll be fucked in the ass, bro. It is just very important.
Double click on text, press on Control dot, and find it in here. And there we go. Now we have the public text txt. Next up is the public vector3. Oops.
Wait, what? I thought we were doing text. Motion. Why is there motion all of a sudden? What? I thought this was a text system. Why is there motion here? Bro, why is this so confusing? Bro, why? Of course the vector is capitalized. Of course, it's always capitalized. Motion. I'm assuming there's gonna be like motion for when the text pops up. So it doesn't just like pop on screen as if it appeared out of nowhere. I'm assuming there's gonna be like some motion that smoothly transitions on screen or something. That's what the vector3 is for, I'm assuming, but I don't know.
We have the public float, duration, and public float last shown. And
okay, so that is like the important like to make it look good. The text can't just pop up and disappear. So yeah, public duration, public float last shown. What do you mean last shown? What is this variable supposed to be?
Fields are going to be used in a single floating text object. Now, this floating text object is also going to have public function. The first one being public void show. Once we decide to show that text.
Yeah, the public void show, I understand that. Because that's basically just showing the thing. Public void show. It shows the void. I mean, it shows the fucking text.
We're going to turn it on, so active is going to equal true.
Active equals true. Yes, active is very true. I want active to be true. I always want to be active, you know? I gotta be very physically active, you know?
We're gonna say last shown is equal to right now, so time.time.
Time.time? What? What the fuck does that even mean? Time.time. I mean, I guess that works. I guess if it works, it works. You know, if it works, it works. It just works. As Todd Howard once says, it just works. Go.setActive. No, wait, that's send motion. Set active. God damn, I'm here supposed to be learning, and I'm just copying the code like a fucking monkey see, monkey do. Don't understand, I just do it. Okay.
Or we can say
Wait, set active, is that capitalized? Yeah, it's capitalized.
active. That could be something else. We're also going to have a function when we need to hide it.
Go.setActive. Active. What the fuck does that mean?
Because we're not destroying it, so we're not doing a destroy on the game object. What we're doing is a
Public void hide. Okay. Public void hide. So it doesn't like delete the object, it just hides it. Hidey, pidey, widey.
simple. Active is going to be equal to false, and geo.
Active is false. Active is false. I'm assuming go.setActive is going to be set to false as well. I see.
Set active to false as well, or
Wait, what?
Active.
Wait, what? Active? It's supposed to be active? What? Wait, that's supposed to be active, not true? Okay. Wrong button, I suppose. I suppose, active, I guess. I mean, I guess?
Alright, so we have a basic show, we have a basic hide. Now we're going to need some kind of update. So it's a public void update.
Bro, he deleted the fucking function earlier, now he's adding it back. Okay, man, you gotta make me do this again, huh? Why did you delete the function if you're just gonna add it back?
Something I don't want in this case, since we're gonna have a couple of floating objects, I don't want this to be part of normal behavior. It's gonna be too heavy. Well, technically it's not going to be too heavy, we can definitely handle it. But just to make it clean, we don't actually need it, we don't need all that overhead. We're gonna keep it as a simple C# object, and instead of having an update just like this.
Wait, what? Why? Wait, why'd he delete that? I mean, I'm pretty sure it won't make a difference, but like, why the fuck did he delete that? Does it like optimize the code or something? I think he just optimized the code by deleting that, I think.
In this case, since we're gonna have a couple of floating objects, I don't want this to be part of normal behavior. It's gonna be too heavy. Well, technically it's not going to be too heavy, we can definitely handle it. But just to make it clean, we don't.
Throwing can't lie. Just finish the game, lol. I'm learning, Grinchy boy. I'm learning, okay? Not everyone is as smart as you, who can make a fully fledged RPG in fucking 2 hours. Okay, I'm stupid. I need to figure this out, you know? It takes time. Yeah, like Mini said, I'm learning. I am learning, alright? I am learning, bro. I am learning. I think. I hope I'm learning. Wait, did I add money system? Why is my money system not working? Did I add my money system? What? Where's my game manager? Where'd my game manager go? My fucking game manager disappeared. Why is my game manager disappearing? Something's going on. Something's wrong. What? Why is my game manager disappearing? I messed something up. Why is my game manager disappearing? Okay, I need to go back. Something's wrong. Something's wrong here. I'm learning on 2 times. Yeah, I am. Okay, something's wrong here.
Again, here, there is multiple solutions to this. In coding, there is always multiple solutions to go about fixing
I don't know why my game object is disappearing. That's not good. My game manager is disappearing for some reason.
Bugs, but one I like to use and I tend to use most of the time is that I would have a scene. Before all my other scene, I would have something called the preload, where I would put a loading screen, I would put like a loading bar, and my game manager would be in that scene. Which of those objects I singleton? Not the best one, but at least it's gonna do the job.
By the way, check the comments. Yeah, I know. It's out of order for some parts, but yeah.
Do if statement. If game manager.instance is equal to null, actually
it equals to null.
Not equal to null. So if there is one already, we are going to first.
Yeah, I know.
Object, and then return, making sure we don't.
So I did that, but for some reason, fucking wait.
Run this code down here.
Am I not supposed to destroy the code? What?
And that will result in having a new game manager created once we load the scene, but that one's going to destroy itself, and we're going to keep.
Why does my game manager disappear? What? What? My game manager fucking disappears. Why is my game manager disappear? Help. Help. Why is my game manager's gone? It's just gone. It fucking disappeared. Where'd my game manager go? Where'd it go? Where'd it fucking go? Hello? Game manager?
The old one. To prove this, we're gonna give ourselves some peso, so like 15 peso, and hope.
Did you destroy? I did the same exact code as he did. I don't know why his works, but mine doesn't. He did destroy game object as well.
And then return, making sure we don't run this code.
Let me try this.
And that will result in having a new game manager. Welcome back.
Okay, so his looks like that. L. You didn't do game manager.instant, did I? Public void awake equals null. Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. My game thing was weird. Instance. Instance. Yeah, you're right. You solved it for me. Thank you. You see, you solved it before I did. See, this is just proof that you're smarter than me. Game object. Can't wait for the 6-month sub badge soon. Congrats, Grinchy boy. You are my #1 supporter. Even though that feels very weird, but yeah, I guess you're my #1 payer. You've paid me like $6 now in terms of fucking money, I suppose. In terms of that, I don't know.
Hi guys, welcome to another lesson.
Game manager.instant. Wait, that's game object. Wait, what? Okay, game manager.instant. Just do instant. Game manager. 5 months, 26 days. Good job, Grinchy boy, for paying me. Yay, you paid me for 5 months. That's like what, $5, I think? Yeah, I've made $5 off of you now, Grinchy boy. I've made $5 off of you. Fantastic, bro. Fantastic. You already have. Okay, it works. This works. Okay. This works, man. Now I just need to add coins when I need to add the amount of coins. How do I add the amount of coins again? I forgot. How do I add the amount of coins? So it's money's +1, right? If not collected, then we need to do what was it called again? Game manager.instant. Did he do fucking add monies yet?
In this one, we're finally going to tackle the content of save state and.
I don't remember if he did the add monies yet or not.
I'm going to call this portal. Put that somewhere. So under main, I'm going to right click in here, create an empty game object. It doesn't need. In this new lesson, you're going to.
I don't remember.
Only one key, so you can delete.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just following the video guide instead of following you, Mini.
That one key called save state, and only delete that data in case you have other data you want to keep. And that should be it for the saving section. Of course, start fresh without having that in the waiting mode. And there is of course other way you can go about that. You can go manually delete it in your registry. You can delete only one key, so you can delete that one key called save state, and only delete that data in case you have other data you want to keep. And that should be it for the saving section.
What do you mean check your fucking script, man? What do you want? What do you want me to fucking do here? I'm not gonna listen to you, man. I'm gonna listen to the fucking video. The video knows more about what they're talking about than you do. Okay? I don't mean to be rude, but the video knows more about what it's talking about than you do. I'll say that. So I'm just gonna follow the video. I don't know what you want me to do here. Yeah, it's public static. What do you want me to do, man? Like, you're stating what I already know. It's public static. What? You can't just do it. Okay, well, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, okay? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, and I'm not gonna listen to you, okay? Okay, bro, I don't know. I'm not gonna change anything.
Of course, we're gonna have to come back once in a while to add our data in here, such as the weapon level and also the preferred skin for the player. Now, on the next one, we are going to have a look at creating a floating text system. This is going to be cool because it's gonna.
If instant, it's cleaner. I don't care, Mini. Okay, what? What do you want me to do? If not inst like this? If this doesn't work, I'm slapping you. By the way, if this doesn't work, I'm fucking muting you. If it doesn't work, you sure? If this doesn't work, I'm muting you. Okay. If instance. Is this good? Is this good? Is this good? Is this good? Is this what you mean? Is this what you mean? Or just send me what you want me to do. No. Okay. Instance not null. Is this dead? Is this what you want me to do? It was not null. It's when it's not null. It like deletes it when it's not null. So is this it? This is what, right? This is it, right? Right? Okay, I'm gonna test this, see if it works or not. Do you want this? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna test this, see if this works. If it works, sure. Sure. Let's see if that works. Okay. Okay, sure, it worked. Nice. I don't care though. I'm gonna do it the other way.
The preferred skin for the player. And that should be it for these savings. We are going to have...
still gonna keep it the other way though. I prefer to do it the way they did it. I don't care, bro. I don't care if it's cleaner. Yeah, alright. That's better. That's better. I like this way better. I like this way better, you know? This way makes more sense. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. The instance is not null. I don't even know, man. I don't know. When it changes scenes with the OCD, I don't even know what OCD is, man. I don't remember what that. I've heard of it. I don't remember what that is. What is even the difference? Literally the same thing, right? Literally the same thing. Literally the same thing. I don't know why you're being so fucking picky. Why are you being so picky? I'm trying to fucking learn. You're being picky, bro. I don't know why you're being so fucking picky with me, man. Don't know why you're being so fucking picky. Wait, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. It's code etiquette. You think I have fucking time to care about code etiquette if I'm still learning how to fucking code for the first time? I'm learning to code for the first time, bro. I'm not learning fucking code etiquette here. I'm learning to code. I'm not fucking a professional. Who do you think I am? If there's a shortcut, use it. I don't care, Minnie. I do not care. I'm trying to understand. If I use a shortcut and I don't understand, why does it matter? Yeah, I'm still gonna keep it the other way, though. I thought if I knew how to code, I would not be doing this stream, Minnie. I would just be making games by now. If this was a code, if I knew how to code, I would just be making games. I would not be following a fucking video. What do you think, Minnie man? What do you think? Are you stupid? Yeah, I thought I was stupid. Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it this way. I don't know. Maybe it'll have some consequences. I don't know. I do not know if it makes a difference or not. But honestly, I do not trust you as much as I trust him. Just for now, I'm gonna keep it like this.
To create a polling mechanic.
Yes, I'm stupid. We already know you're stupid. You're just not as stupid as I am, man. I'm more stupid. I don't know. You're fucking weird, man. You are actually weird. Why are you, like, taking being stupid as a compliment? I don't know. You're weird, man. You're fucking weird. I don't know why you're being like, yay, I'm so stupid, bro. That's not a good thing. That's not a fucking good thing, man. That's not a fucking good thing. I don't know why you keep... Sure, you're stupid? I mean... I don't want to be stupid. I just am stupid. You think I want to be stupid? You're here like, oh yeah, I want to be... You're like, you're smart. But then you want to be stupid. I'm stupid and I want to be smart, but I'm still stupid. Bro. Bro. I don't know what's fucking wrong with you, man. I do not know what's fucking wrong with you.
You're going to require some kind of object you want to pull.
Oh shit, I skipped way too far ahead here. You take it as a compliment. No, I don't. I don't want to be stupid. I call myself stupid because I know I'm stupid. It is literally a fact. I don't want to be stupid. I'm trying not to be stupid.
And, the position, all that kind of stuff. So,
unlike you, who wants to be stupid for some... I have no clue why you want to be stupid. If you want to be stupid, just act like me, man. Just act like me. Then you will automatically become more stupid.
As shown is equal to...
Then you shouldn't call yourself... It's called being self-aware, bro. There's a difference between you wanting to be stupid and me knowing that I'm stupid. There is a big difference, bro. There is a big difference. I'm trying not to be stupid. I'll stop calling myself stupid when I'm no longer stupid. Okay, bro? You just want to be stupid for some reason. I don't know why you want to be stupider than me. I don't know why you're competing with me over being stupid. I don't want to be stupid. I don't know what is going wrong with you, man. What is wrong with you? I don't know. But how do you know when you're stupid? Because I just do, man. I just do. I am just trying. I just do, bro. It's called being self-aware, you know?
In this section, we are going to create a system that will display text.
Anyways, I'm just gonna keep on doing this, man. I don't want to talk to you. You're weird. You're like, I want to be stupid. Oh my god, being stupid is a No, it's not, bro. Being stupid is not a compliment. I want to be smart. What is self-aware? Something that you do not have. I should not even talk about self-awareness with you, bro. You don't even know what self-awareness is, bro.
A pool is some kind of design where you can reuse the asset you've used in the past because you did not destroy them.
This is a very weird conversation, bro. I don't know what I'm saying with you right now. This is a very weird conversation. This is a very, very weird conversation, man. This is a very weird conversation. Very weird. A guy like you wanting to be stupid. You take that being called stupid as a compliment. That is very weird, man. That is very weird. By the way, you are making good progress. Yeah, it's good progress, but super slow progress. It's like a fucking snail walking a meter in a year. That's me.
And you only turn them off, and this is something we'll be doing with our text because there might be a lot of
and
it.
Yes,
that
I
we
am
want to
keeping it up.
A new asset every time. So what we're going to do is instantiate 1, 2, or 3 asset, and we'll turn them off when we're done with them, and turn them back on when we need them again. Now the text I'm trying to create is a text that is going to be a little bit complicated, so it's going to have its own logic. That text is going to need to know,
Right.
and also text. So let's.
I'm gonna skip ahead a bit because I've already done this part.
And either do next text object is also going to have public function. The first one is equal to right now, so
we're
also going to have a function.
I already did that, right? I already did this part. Where am I? Floating text. I already did that, right? I already did that. Yes. I go up to the update part.
So
why is that
update.
happening?
Something I don't want in this case, since we're going to have a couple of floating objects, I don't want this to be part of model behavior. It's going to be too heavy. Well, technically, it's not going to be too heavy. We can definitely handle it. But just to make it clean, we don't actually need it. We don't need all that overhead. We're going to keep it as a simple C# object. And instead of having an update.
Yeah, okay. So I delete the mono behavior, right? I think I delete the mono behavior, yeah. I should follow this tutorial. Sounds fun. Yeah, maybe you should.
Just like this, called by Unity. We're going to have an update called by us. So I'm going to create a public function, call it update floating text. And we'll call it update floating text from some kind of manager.
Update floating text. What? Floating text. I don't know what this means, but okay. And just saying, Minnie, you're the one who said, "Oh, this tutorial is so outdated. You shouldn't do it, Minnie." Minnie, that was you when I first did it. You're like, "Oh, you shouldn't do this. It's outdated as fuck." Bro, now look at you. You're like, "Oh yeah, this is film. I should do it as well."
In that update
yeah, Minnie. Eat your words, bro. Eat your fucking words, huh? You're eating your fucking words now, huh, bro? Yeah, huh? Yeah. Just saying, Brackies is better, bro. I don't fucking care. I do not fucking care, bro. Oh yeah, this video is outdated, Minnie. This is fucking outdated. I will eat my worm. No. I sound so obnoxious. Jesus Christ. I am very good at being obnoxious, dude. I am very good at being annoying. That is something I'm very good at.
We're not. If we are not active, return. We only do.
If it's not active, I will return. Okay. If not active, I shall return. So return. So if it's not active, it won't do anything. But if it is active, it's gonna show the words, of course.
Do anything if you're not active. Now,
still don't know why this guy does not use squirrely brackets. Why the fuck did this guy not use squirrely brackets? It is you know, that doesn't have any difference to me, but it is very weird. Why didn't you have a different model on you when you started? Headphones? What are you talking about? I don't get it. What do you mean? What are you talking about? What? I'm confused.
Time minus last shown is bigger than duration.
What? Time.time? What does time.time mean? So is it meaning the current time? Why are you asking about my slime headphones all of a sudden? I don't know why you're talking about that. I have no idea what you're talking about that all of a sudden. What does that have anything to do with my... Why didn't you have a... What do you mean why I didn't? What do you mean What? What do you mean why I didn't... I'm confused. Like, is this like a random topic change or... So basically this function is if wait, what? Duration not shown. Okay, that's the wrong basically if the time I've had minus its show basically if it's lasted long, if it's still okay, if the time is if the time minus the time that's shown is greater than the duration, that means the duration is probably over, or like it's still active.
We need to hide this text.
Oh no, that means it's not active. It's hide it. We need to hide it. Okay, hide it.
Now this is one formula that I use most of the time, so let's actually go through it real quick. Let's assume that time right now is 10 seconds in the game. So 10, and last shown, we started showing this object at 7 seconds in. If that is bigger, then assume that we have a duration of 2. Then we're going to go ahead and hide it. So you see how simple this is. The time right now, minus the moment we start showing this. In this case, that's 3 seconds total. If that's bigger than 2, which is the duration of the text, we go ahead and we hide it. So this is simply to know if we've been showing this text for long enough. Now, if we have not, we're going to say go.transform.position is plus equal to the motion times time.delta time.
Yeah, so this is going to be the motion part. We're going to make the text pop up or something. Go dot What does go mean again? Why is there go? What is this go? That's the game object. Okay, I don't know why we're calling the game object. Oh, go stands for game object. Oh, G stands for game and O stands for object. I was like, why'd you name it go? Where are we going? Okay, I'm so stupid. I just realized that go stands for game object, man. Literally just realized. Just fucking realized. Oh god damn! I can't believe I just realized that. It's so obvious. I mean, is it? Maybe I'm mad. Okay, I don't know. I think that's what it means. I'm assuming Go stands for game object, and I just figured that out or something. Time dot delta time. I still don't know this weird fancy pantsy time stuff. I really don't understand that time minus. Basically, time, this is like the in-game time minus when it was the last shown. If it's greater than the duration, that means it's lasted long enough or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. I'm stupid. I don't know.
So every single frame, if we're still showing this, because, it's still active, we are going to move the transform of our text by the motion. Usually this is always something like vector 3.up, so it's always going to go up a little bit. Alright, so this is all we're going to need for our floating text. Now, make sure you also remove the mono behavior here. We're not going to be using mono behavior in this case.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck he removes, like, I think he's trying to optimize the code, I think. He's optimizing the code by deleting a bunch of things. But I'm here just trying to learn how to do this and not to optimize things yet. I'm not optimizing things, I'm just trying to learn.
And that's it. So in the next lesson, we are going to create some kind of manager to instantiate, to move, to change the text inside of it, to change the font, and do all that kind of stuff. So I will see you there in the next lesson. Hey, welcome back to a new lesson. Today's lesson is going to be about the floating text part 2. So in this second part, we are going to create one object, one manager, that is going to take care of all the floating text that we put everywhere in the map. So let's go ahead and right-click on script. Let's create a new one. Let's go.
Oh wait, we're creating another script already?
Floating text manager.
Floating text manager. Oh boy, there's going to be a lot of fucking managers, huh? Floating text manager. I want to speak to your manager. You can speak to my floating text manager.
And of course, open it up in your favorite editor. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to create an object that is going to contain a list of the floating text.
So this video is a video of multiple videos. Basically, yes. It's a combination of many, many different videos. A very big combination.
It's going to keep them in some kind of pool. This way we can reutilize the same exact object over and over again. But of course, every time we do change object, every time we reutilize one object, we'll have to change the text inside of it, the color of the font, and the position, all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, we're going to need two objects. One's going to be a game object called text container, and the other one is going to be another game object, text prefab.
Okay.
Now what's going to happen is all of our text,
God damn, this text system is confusing. Jesus Christ, bro. Why is this text stuff so confusing? This is a lot more confusing than I thought. To think that the text system would be the most confusing. Text container. Not the physics, or not the movement or anything. Not the combat. I mean, we haven't done the combat yet, but this is so far the most confusing shit part. Game object. Text game object, text prefabby, he's so flabby, fabby, prefabby.
Floating text object, you're going to be in.
Alright, he also deleted the void start and void update for some reason. I don't know why he did that, but he deleted the void update and void start.
And an object that's going to be based off the text prefab, and we're going to put them all under one kind of container. So in the scene, they're going to be ordered. They're not going to be directly just put in the scene somewhere. They're going to be somewhere plain. Then right after that, we're going to have a list, so a private list of floating text. That is, of course,
private list of floating text. Okay, private. Wait, how do you do it? List like this? Do you do it like this? How do you do it? Private. Nope, it was not. I'm dumb. I am dumb. Okay, private float of floating text. Wait, that's capitalized L or capitalized F. Wait, no, was it not capitalized? No, wait, I'm stupid. What the hell? Why did I type out float instead of list? I don't know. Floating text manager. I'm assuming. No, floating. That's just floating text. That's just floating text. After this game dev stream, when you finally finish it, you're gonna go back to playing games. I'll probably go back to playing games for a bit. I might do more game dev streams in the future. I do want to make like proper games in the future, not like the video. I want to make a game mostly by myself. Yeah, probably gonna finish this. It's probably gonna take like another like 5 to 6 more streams. So I'm gonna do this, finish up this game, and then I'm gonna like, I don't know, play fucking I don't know, Rim World or something, and maybe some like shooter games, like I don't know, Maybe I've got a long list of games to do. You know, I can do this. So far, I enjoy more of this game dev stream. I mean, I typically enjoy gaming streams more. I play games to have fun, you know. I play games to have fun. But this, I learned, so I learned from this, so that's why I wanted to do this, because I want to learn, you know. Always wanted to make a game, but I am pretty bad at making games.
Of course, our class we created ourselves. Let's call it floating text and initiate that list.
Equals floating texts equal new learning is no, I hate learning. I absolutely despise learning. Like I said, learning is fun when you're good at it. I'm not good at it. I am not good at learning. I do not like learning. I hate it. I absolutely despise learning. But unfortunately, life is all about learning, so I am very bad at life as well. So I gotta get good at learning. How do you... I don't know. That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm not very good at doing that. So I am also failing miserably.
Right away. Now in terms of function...
I'm not very good at learning, in case you haven't realized all this time yet. But I'm not very good at learning.
Pooling mechanic. To create a pooling mechanic, you're going to require some kind of object you want to pull, in this case our floating text, and also a mean to obtain them. And this is what the function right here is going to do. So private floating text, we make sure to return a floating text at the end of this. We'll call it get floating text. Simple like it.
Private floating text. Okay. Private floating text. Get floating text. That's a capitalized L. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Floating text, bracket, bracket. How do you stream every day? There must be days where you don't feel like streaming, right? But do you stream anyways? Yeah, I still stream. I stream every day, even if I don't... I don't stream every day. I stream most days, even when I don't feel like it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of days where I don't feel like streaming, but I still do stream. You know?
We got it. Now, we're going to start by looking. Is there any floating text?
Yeah, there are a lot of days where I don't feel like streaming. But the thing is, playing games is fun. Playing games is pretty damn fun, you know?
Available right now.
But yeah, there are a lot of days where I don't feel like streaming. You're pretty committed to streaming, yeah. That is pretty cool. But unfortunately, my progress isn't doing very well, you know? I do have a few regular viewers, but not a lot. Not a lot. I've been streaming for over a year now. Still not a lot of viewers. I've been doing YouTube for several years. I've been streaming for over a year, you know? Progress has been slow, but it is, it's been growing, you know? It's been coming along.
And that is not active, so that is hidden. To do this, we're going to create our floating text, call it txt.
Floating text txt. Why is this... Why? Okay, is that supposed to be yellow? Is that supposed to be underlined? It has a red squiggly line under it, so maybe it's supposed to be like that. Maybe your most of my subscribers literally do not watch me. I've already said this story like a million times. Most of my subscribers come from videos that have been deleted. Yeah, so most of my subscribers do not watch me. Out of my 3,000 subscribers, only like 100 of them subscribe to me normally from like an actual video of mine.
2. Floating text the array, and then we're going to find...
Yeah, so yeah. Yeah. Floating text. Text is dot find
something in it. So we're going to look using a predicate. So we're going to say t equal, then of course the arrow sign.
What? Wait, equal arrow sign?
T dot active.
Right, at this point, I'm not even understanding this. I'm just typing it out. I don't even understand. I don't even understand what this means, bro. Why is this fucking text system complicated as hell? Jesus Christ. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it means either, but I guess it's something, I suppose.
It's going to take the floating text array and then try to find one of them that is not active. Realize that there is the exclamation sign, so we're looking for something that is not active. In this case, t right here, t is some kind of enumerator. So we could have said something, well, basically this line could be resume like this. So it could be for loop, and as long as I is smaller than floating text, dot count, and then we if statement. So if floating text at index I is not active, then we would go ahead and return that one. This line does exactly the same thing. So let's keep the first line, it's smaller, it's more efficient. And we're going to say if text is equal to null, really important here. So in case we don't find any here, this is not going to crash, this is not going to return an error, no exception. It is simply going to make text a null object. So what happens is, if we do find something, we totally skip this and we can just return that something this way.
Okay. If text equals null. So basically, this is just a shorter way to do the for loop. Then it's a shorter way to do the for loop, basically. And Still very confusing though, honestly. Still very, very confusing. Seems that I'm not at the level to be able to understand this yet. Or maybe I'm just still not smart enough to figure it out or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not on that level skill level yet.
We just grab a random
return text.
Not random, sorry. We grabbed a floating text that is not active and we just return it. This is what happened if we find one that is inactive. Now, if we don't find one that is inactive, we have to create a new one. So here's what we'll do. We'll say txt is equal to a new floating text, and then we're going to assign stuff in it. So txt.geo.
Hello, Patricia. Welcome back, and you're spamming more. Hello. I don't know why you're spamming, but okay, bro.
It's going to instantiate.
Text equals new. Do not know why you're texting, man. Just spamming. I don't know why, bro. Do not know why you're always spamming. Literally makes no sense. And it's not even funny. You're not even spamming the crazy fucking copy pasta. Crazy? I was crazy once. You're not even spamming something funny. You're spamming just random dia things. At least spam something funny, bro. At least spam something funny. That's not spam. That's an emoji. I mean, that's still spam, bro. It's spam. You know, speaking of spam, I like spam. Spam is pretty good. Spam is pretty good, I will say. I mean, there's a lot of people who don't like it, but I like it, bro. Spam is delicious. I love me some spam.
And a text prefab. So we're creating a
text prefab. Text prefab. I do not know what this means.
A new game object, and we're assigning it to txt.geo. Next up, we're going to say txt.geo.transform set parent, and we're going to.
So we're creating a new prefab. You know, honestly, at this point, I don't even understand what's going on. So I'm just gonna follow the guide and try my best, I suppose. I'm gonna try my best, but I honestly don't understand. I just wanted to show that I like the stream, but okay. But okay. Okay, bro. Okay. I mean, I don't think spamming is the right way to show that you like a stream, but whatever fits your, whatever suits your, whatever tickles your tongue taste, I don't know, whatever tickles your, I don't know, tickles your taste, but I don't know what the fucking phrase is called. Whatever, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I do not know either. I just forget that I just said anything. Whatever suits you, okay?
Parent of this new game object.
That isn't spam. What do you mean? I like spam. Spam is delicious. That isn't spam. You mean the fucking, I don't care. You know what? I'm not very good at dealing with this shit, bro. I'm not very good. Go.transform set parent. We're setting parents to people now.
Is gonna be the transform.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of commands and codes here that I do not understand. This feels like I need to understand like 10 other things before I can understand this. But I don't know.
Of text.
Oh, whoops. This was supposed to be capitalized as. Okay, I'll just not talk anymore. I mean, it's up to you. I'm not going to stop you if you want to talk. But I'm not going to stop you if you don't want to talk either. It's up to you, man. Up to you.
Container. Now, there is also one more thing we need to assign if we just look at our floating text. We need to assign the text as well. Motion, duration, and last shown is all assigned in here. So we don't have to deal with that here. But we do need to have the
show. Wait, what? Did he move on to a different... Wait.
Our floating text. The parent of this new game object is going to be the transform of text container. Now, there is also one more thing we need to assign if we just look at our floating text. We need to assign the text as well. Motion, duration, and last shown is all assigned in here. So we don't have to deal with that here. But we do need to have the text component assigned. So this is what we'll do with the following. So txt.
Okay.
.txt is going to equal the game object. So txt.gameObject get component type of text. Again, we don't have the text right here, so let's make sure we include the using statement. So unityengine.ui.
Unityengine.ui. Okay. I'm gonna take this, copy and paste it over here. What is that emoji you just said? Is that a sad emoji? I don't even know what emoji that is. YouTube emojis are weird. YouTube fucking emojis are really weird, man.
Finally, once we created this new object, once this object is set properly, we're going to add it to our list. So floating.
Text.text equals why is there just so many text? Text.text equals text. Get component text. Jesus Christ, how many times do I have to type out text? Holy fucking shit. How do you not get confused while dealing with this shit? Jesus Christ, the amount of times I have to write text. Yes, it is a sad emoji. Why are you sad? I don't know. what is going on right now. I'm just trying to fucking code right now. I don't know. Floating text. More text. Why is there so many text?
Text.add txt.
Oh my god, text is dot add more text. Jesus Christ, there's so many text. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna go insane just looking at how many texts there are.
We never remove it from there because if it is needed to have one more object, we want to leave it in the pool. We don't want to destroy it. We don't want to lose the reference. It's just going to stay there, and if we don't use it, it will be hidden.
Danimates, don't expect me for the stream to stay. Don't expect me to stay for these streams. I'm not into coding. Danny code is though. It's fine, bro. Not everyone is into coding. I understand that. This is probably gonna be. I'm not gonna do this too often. Once I'm done this, I'm probably gonna go back to video games and stuff. But this is just me wanting to learn how to code. You know, this is just me wanting to learn how to code. If you want to stay, feel free to. But if you don't want to stay, no pressure, bro. No pressure. Do hope you're having a good day, though. Do hope you're having a good day, Danimates. Do hope you're having a great, fantastical day. Yeah.
And now, just like this, we have created a function that is going to return us a floating text whenever we want it, whether there is some available or not. Okay, so that's a very good start. Second up, we are going to that is going to return.
Hope you're having a good day, too. I am having a very normal day. That means I'm not having a... I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know if I'm having a good day or not. Just an average day. I woke up, you know, did stuff. I don't know what I did. I probably just edited videos, you know, just in my room by myself. I don't know, man. Life is life, I suppose. I don't know what I'm saying.
Turn us floating text whenever we want it, whether there is some available or not. Okay, so that's a very good start. Second up, we are going to need a show function.
What? Why did you just fucking do? Okay, so let me make sure I have my code correctly. He is going quite fast. I mean, I do have the video on 2x speed, so obviously he's going quite fast.
Text whenever we want it, whether there is some available or not. Okay, so that's a very good start. Second up, we are going to need a show function. So public void show.
Public
like the text
void
has one,
show. God damn, there's a lot of fucking code. Public void show. Public void show. Yes, I'm gonna show the world what I can do. I, the great magnificent slime, shall show the world
as well. Now,
what I can
we pass
do.
Some parameters. The parameters are the following. So the text, the message, when it sends, we can call it message. The
string message. Oh god, is this the most efficient? There has to be a more efficient way to write a fucking text system, right? This can't be the most effective way. This can't be the most efficient. There has to be a faster, more efficient way, right? There has to be, right? There has to be. I mean, the code isn't that long. It's just confusing for a newcomer, but there has to be a more efficient way, right?
Font size. Color.
Int font size. Yeah, well, this is a lot of customization. Int font size. Font size.
A color for the text.
Color. That's like, is that the American way we spell color?
Vector 3 position.
Vector 3 position. Oh boy, there's a lot of variables here. Vector 3 position.
A vector 3 motion.
Vector
and finally
3 motion, yada yada, motion. Oh, 33. I put 33 for some reason. There's 33 dimensions now for some reason.
Float duration. So
okay, float and duration. Float duration. Duration. There we go.
See, there is quite a lot of parameters. But this is
yeah, there's a lot of parameters here. Parameters, whatever.
Something that is going to help us customize the text in the game, and of course, is going to make sure we can adapt to any situation we want with that. So, what happens in here is first we need to declare a floating text, so floating text txt. We're going to get one from the pool, so get floating text. We're using a function ourselves. And now
floating text txt. Okay, floating text. That's not the right way to spell text. Equals.
Once we have one, whether it is a new one or
get floating. Why did you redact all of your messages, Patricia? Why did you redact all of your messages? That is weird. Why the fuck did you redact all your messages? I'm just looking at my screen right now. I see message redacted, message redacted, message redacted. Why have you redacted all your messages? Are you just gonna pretend like you've never been here before? I mean, if you want, I guess, but you know, I've already responded to you, so it's gonna be hard to pretend like you've never been here. But I guess whatever. I mean, sure, I suppose. Now, why am I getting an error here? Why do I have an error? Floating text. Oh wait, that's capitalized. That's capital F. Of course, I'm an idiot. Get floating text. These are all capitalized. Like I said, very capital sensitive.
Old one, we need to put all of these parameters you see at the top here, we need to fill that right inside of the floating text. So we're going to say txt.txt.text. Now that is really, I just realized that this is quite annoying to type. It doesn't look very good. So let's say floating text. We're going to call that floating text with a small f. And floating
Bro,
text.
you just made that even longer, man. Floating text. God damn it, man. Why are these variables so fucking long, man? Floating text dot text dot text. If I had to write text one more time, I'm about to fucking slap myself in the face.
Text object dot text, because there is a variable inside of the text component called text to change the message. It's a little bit weird like that, but that's how we do it. That is gonna be equal to the message. So we're manually.
Oh boy. Okay, message.
Just changing the text inside of the text component here. This is what we do. Now next up, we're gonna need the floating text dot text font size, and if you realize that's why we have multiple. That's why we have 2 layers.
Man, this is boring as hell, bro. This is fucking boring. I'm just copying code here. Floating text. I've stopped understanding what's going on in the last fucking... For the last hour or so, my brain has just turned off. I've stopped being able to understand any of this. I stopped understanding any of what's going on like an hour ago.
In text is the component, and
the fucking, I might try to understand this tomorrow or something. I don't know, bro.
The component has the message, the text message. It has the font size, it has the color. We can actually have a look right now if you want. Maybe it would be easier to explain this way. This is the text component right here. Inside of the text component, there is text, which is what we just changed. We changed that for our message. And then inside of it, there is, of course, the font size, the font style you can change as well, the font, the spacing, all kind of stuff. So we're really just interested in having the font size and the color, and that's only for what we'll be using. So text, font size, and color is all we'll be doing in here. So I'm going to remove that, and let's go back to the code.
See.
That font size can be equal to 1 we receive in parameter. So font size
equals font size. Nice. Okay, font size. Okay.
Now next up we have the floating text dot color. It's going to be equal to the color we receive in parameter as well, and then we have to mess around with the game object. So floating text dot geo for game object.
Color equals color. Floating text dot color equals color. Yeah, I think I might end the stream soon. I am very tired right now. This has been very confusing. I feel like I'm not learning anything. I'm just copying the code.
Dot position. And
transform. Dot position equals.
This is going to be equal to not just position, because here is something quite new that I'm going to bring up to the table. Position in this case is a position in the world. So assuming that you're 5 in X and you hit something, want to display some combat text, the text is going to be 5 in X. But now that floating text is a text component, and this one works on a different kind of coordinate system. It works on a
position.
Different kind of axis system. I'll just try to explain this with the actual visual. Here, as you can tell, we have the player. We're moving 5 in X. Actually, that's 0.5, but you get the point. So we have the transform position up here. Now, our text is not going to be in the same coordinate system as this guy. This one is in what we call world space. In our case, we're going to be messing around with UI, and here has to be in screen space. And screen space is totally different. If we move 0.05 in the screen, it's actually going to move 0.05 pixels. So it's barely going to do anything. You're barely going to see it at the proper place, which is why we need to transfer our world coordinate to screen coordinate. And we will do this like that. So we have to take the camera we're looking from. In this case, camera.main. And camera.main is going to return any camera.
Instead of using the world coordinates, we're using the camera screen coordinates. So it stays on the screen.
It has the main camera tag to it, and by default it's there. So in case it's not for you, make sure that your camera, the one you're using, has the tag main camera to it. When you create a new scene, this is there by default, so you should be fine technically.
Main camera. Make sure this has the main camera tag. Mine did not have the main camera tag. It did not have the fucking main camera tag. Okay, that would have been bad. Would have been bad if I didn't check that. Does this have the main camera tag? Oh, it does not either, bruh. Bruh, it didn't have the main camera tag. Oh boy, if I did not check that, then I would have been struggling for a while, wondering why the fuck is this not working, bro?
If you remove your camera in the past, you added a new one, you were just testing out stuff, make sure that it is on main camera right now. Okay, back to the code. Once we do have a reference to that main camera, we're going to...
Camera.main... Oh boy, okay, so camera.main.
Say world to screen point. And this is going to take your...
World to screen point. World to screen...
Well, position, your safe
point. And then I'm gonna go over here and put this in brackets. There we go.
5 in X and transfer it in screen space. And of course, screen space is the coordinate system that the UI uses. So transfer world space to screen space so we can
transfer world space. Transfer world space to screen space. There we go.
use it in the UI. Okay, so one more thing completed. Next up, we're gonna need some kind of motion. So I'll just transfer that by saying floating text dot motion is equal to motion.
Transfer text dot motion. Dot motion dot.
Now the floating text is
motion equals motion. What is motion here? It's vector 3 motion.
itself is gonna be taking care of moving it. And finally, not finally, but duration next. Duration is gonna be equal to duration. So these one are just
okay. Duration equals duration.
there to transfer.
Why am I getting an error here all of a sudden? Oh, right here. No wonder why I was getting an error.
Knowledge from the manager to the floating text object. They don't do anything right here. They're not going to be used, but the floating text himself is going to be using it. And finally, floating text dot show. We're going to call
floating text dot show. Finally, please tell me we're done with this mumbo jumbo floating text. There's so much. I mean, there is okay. The code isn't that long. I spent like half an hour working on this like floating stuff, but the code isn't that long. It's just confusing. Very confusing. Not long, just confusing.
the show function inside of it. And just like this, we'll be able to set everything we need inside of the floating text and show it on the screen. So this is the step in.
Let me try to understand this for a sec. So I understand the game object, the text itself, show active, if it's, it gets a little iffy here. It gets a little iffy with me trying to understand what's going on here. Like, text equals new floating text, and initiating text prefab, go.transform. It gets a little bit confusing for me. Like, to an average game developer, this might be easy and simple, but for me, it is very confusing.
Between the show and the hide, we did not have in the floating text.
I'm not even halfway. I'm not even fucking halfway through this video yet, man. I'm not even halfway through the video. Holy fuck.
One more thing, and that one last thing is the update. If we want to have some nice motion, if we want the floating text to hide himself after X amount of time, depending on the duration, well, we have to tell him to update the floating text, because he's not going to do it himself. If you guys remember, we removed modal behavior, so there is no update available in here. Plus, this is not even called update, it's called update floating text. So what we're going to do is create an update in here, because this one does inherit from modal behavior. Let's do private void update. And
private void update. My man fucking deleted the code earlier, so now I have to do it again. Oh boy. Right here, I think. Private void update. Public. Wait, what? Okay, so I think I need to do it here. Is it private? Yeah, it's private void update. Private void update. There we go.
So for each floating text,
for each floating text,
in floating text, that's our array. We're going
text in float. Oh my god, I do not understand.
Say txt,
but I'm going to try in floating text.
Update.
Text is
floating text.
Text.
And this way we should be able to update every single floating
text dot update floating text. Wait, what is update floating text again? I don't remember. Update floating. Do I have a function named update floating text? I do, right? I think it's over here. Yeah. Okay, I was like, what? Where did we have that? And then I was like, yeah, it's over here. It's over here. Text dot floating text. Okay, so it's over here. This updates the floating text. I don't know what it does, honestly. I don't remember. Yeah.
Text in the array every second. Sorry, every frame. And of course, if this is not active, they're simply going to break here and return. So we don't do that operation down here. Alright, so right now we have been coding a little bit too much without testing. I don't love doing that so much, but sometimes it is required. So make sure you tune in the next lesson where we're going to hook up all of this, just link them together, make sure we have everything in the inspector filled in, and we can call the show function and see if the text does appear on the screen or not. Alright guys, I will see you in the next lesson.
Yeah, finally, we'll get to the good part, the actual part where I want to deal with, the actual game, and not the fucking coding.
We're going to hook up everything, making sure everything is connected and ready to use. So at the moment, I'm in my game manager. It is now time to create a new reference right here. We haven't created a weapon just yet, that is totally fine. We are going to create the floating text at the moment, so let's go.
Oh, we're gonna create a floating text. Great. More floating texts. I don't even know what floating text even means! Is it a text that floats? I'm assuming floating text is just a text that floats. Oh my god, so much fucking floating text. I'm about to go fucking insane here. God. I'm gonna fucking cry. Why do I have to type floating text so many times?
Call this floating text and just leave it like that. Once we have our reference, we're now ready to call this somewhere down here. So what's happening right here is we do have public function we can call from anywhere, and the show text function is something that we want to be calling from everywhere.
Oh my god, just kill me now, man. Just fucking kill me now. Holy shit.
Allow the enemy to say it, we want to allow NPC to say it, and every time all of these guys want to say something, we don't necessarily want to have a reference to the floating text object that is going to be in the scene. So we decide to put it here in the game manager only at one place, and we'll be calling it from here. So here's what we'll do. We are going to create a function, a public void show text function that is going to look
Didn't we already have a fucking show text? Wait, what? How many show text functions do we have? We have a show here. You know what? This is just... Imagine trying to code this by yourself without like a fucking tutorial. I mean, that's what most people do. Most actual game developers do that, but... I can't imagine being able to do all this code by myself, just without copy and pasting. God damn. Public void show text. Void show text. That's test, not text.
very similar to the one we have.
That has to be capitalized as well. Well, it doesn't have to be, but better for the design and shit.
And the floating text manager. So I just realized that should be floating text manager actually. My bad.
It's floating text manager. It's not even normal floating text. God damn it. I didn't even notice that error because I don't understand what's fucking going on.
Small mistake here on my part. Let's make sure we change it.
Bro, I'm gonna have to go back someday and relearn all this so I can actually understand how to make it on my own.
So let's add stuff in here. So the first was message. The second one is font size.
Ugh.
Third one was the color. Fourth, the vector 3 position. Fifth, vector 3
do I have to retype all that?
The duration. So we basically just copied the same exact thing we had.
Mention. I think that was supposed to be motion.
And we're going to call it. So
I think that was supposed to be motion, not mention. I might just copy and paste this, man. I'm just gonna fucking copy and paste it. I'm not retyping all of that bullshit. String message, yeah, the same thing. It's literally the same thing, except but he misspelled motion.
Show. We send the message.
Floating text manager dot show.
Font size. Whoops. The font size. The color. The position.
Message, font size, color, position, motion, duration.
The motion and the duration. So the reason we're doing this, like I mentioned,
he spelled
motion.
Yeah, he spelled mention instead of motion.
This is simply because we don't want to have a reference to the floating text manager from everywhere. We just want to have it at one place. And the way we're doing this right now is going to allow us from anywhere in the code, say the portal. The portal could say, well, game manager, that instance, show text, and then just send in those parameters from here and have the text shown. Okay, so we are now ready. I'm going to just tag this as floating text. And we are going to go right in the engine and link everything to.
Yeah, we're finally gonna link things. The less boring part.
Together. Okay, so the game manager is right here. We have the player, which is not assigned, the floating text, which is not assigned. Let's since we're here, let's actually put the player in here. And as far.
All right. Where's our game manager? Why is there a player thing? I'm gonna put this here as well. Wait, game manager. Where's my game manager? Oh, right here. I have a game manager right here. So this is my player sprites. Player. That's us. We're the player. Yay.
As far as the floating text manager goes, we need to create it. And this is where we have to right click, create a new, we can create a new panel right now and just remove the image. Change the name of panel to create a new, we can create a new panel right now and just remove the image.
Panel and then remove the image. Okay. Create new panel. Where is the panel section? Is it in the UI? It is. Panel, we're gonna remove this image, reset that. Wait, what? No, we're gonna remove component. There we go. Canva.
Change the name of panel to floating text.
Floating text. Yes, yes. Floating text.
And now we're going to add the component, floating text manager.
Floating text manager, okay. Floating text manager.
We need two things here. First, a text container, which is going to be ourselves in this case, because why not? This would be a waste game object if we didn't do that. So let's drag and drop floating text, put it in the text container, but the field is here, so in case you want to have something else, another canvas or another container for, say, a smaller portion of your screen, you could also do that here by putting it in the text container. So we just made that available, though it could have been private and we could have just used that very object. Next up, we need a text prefab, and this is where we'll need to do a little bit of work because we don't have a text prefab. We never actually tried spelling one on the screen. So let's actually right-click, create a new UI text. Now we have to make sure
UI and then text. Okay, I'm gonna create a text UI now. UI and then text. Just a normal. There's different types of texts. What kind of texts should I create?
this one complies with everything we need.
Do I create legacy or? There's two different types of texts here. This is the TMP, and there's also legacy text. For now, I'm just gonna try both. I'm gonna try both, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this works.
So let's go ahead and make this as big as we can. So maybe 60 in height. We have to test out because if you go too far away on the font size, say if you put a font size of about 55 in this case, this is going to disappear simply because we don't have enough space in height. So if you want to have, say, a font size of 60, as you can tell now that the actual text is not visible, we'll have to up the height of your prefab. I don't think we're ever going to need something as big as that. If we have a look on the screen right now, on the game screen, this is
Okay, so I'm just gonna delete that. Don't know what that is. Where's my text? Where is my text? Oh god, my text is so big. What the fuck? How big is my text? What the hell? Is his this big or? Oh wait, that's the position. I meant scale. How do I turn down the scale? Wait, okay, what did he do? Did his start off as
up the height of your prefab? If you want to have, say, a font size of 60, as we create a new UI text. Now
why is his text so small? Mine's so big. What the hell? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, let me try this again with the legacy. Legacy is also massive as well. Why the hell? What the hell is wrong with my text boxes? What the hell? Jesus Christ. One. How big is it now? Where is it? I do not see it. What the hell? 50, 20, 100. Oh, it got fucking shrunken. That's where it is. Okay. I've got to move this all the way to the fucking center, it seems. I'll move this to the fucking center. And then I'm going to change this to like 1 or something. 1. And then 1. Text. Is there text? Is there text showing up? I don't know if there's text or not. Hello? I can't see text. What? Why can I not see any text here, man? What is wrong with my UI? What the fuck is wrong with my UI, bro? Legacy, let's see here. Legacy. Yeah, I might use the legacy text. Legacy text seems simpler. I might just use legacy text. Legacy text seems a lot easier. There we go. Legacy text. New text. What is the font size? 1. 20. Let's try 20 for now. I don't know why the text disappeared. Oh god, that is very big text. Why is it? What the hell is wrong with my thing right now? Honestly, I have no fucking clue why my text is so massive. Scale factor. What? I don't know why mine is not like his. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with this? do not
This one complies
understand
with text prefab. You
here.
never actually just use portion of your text content panel sign. Let's since we're here, let's actually put the player in here. And as far as the floating text manager goes, we need to create it, and this is where we have to right click, create a new. We can create a new panel right now, and just remove the image. Change the name of panel to floating text, and now we're going to add the component floating text manager. We need two things in here. First, a text container, which is going to be ourselves in this case, because why not? This is
Yeah, I might try doing this again. I don't know why this fucking thing is so big. Okay, so try this again. Create UI panel. I'm going to call this floating text. I'm going to remove this component. I'm going to add floating text manager. I'm going to add this to this. I'm going to add a new legacy text. And of course the legacy text is going to be massive, isn't it? It is. Okay. Fan-fucking-tastic. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a way to shrink this. Shrink this massive fucking piece of shit. Okay, do I have to change the canvas size? 0.16 maybe? I don't know. Where's the canvas? What? What'd I do? One. What happens if I decrease this? Where does it go? Oh, it goes towards the center of the screen, of course. Of fucking course. That's where it is. Canvas. It's...
this would be a waste of game object if we didn't do that. So let's drag and drop floating text, put it in the text container, but the field is here, so in case you want to have something else in another canvas
I'm
or
just
another
gonna see
container
what
for
he
say a
does
smaller
here.
portion of your screen, you could also do that here by putting it in the text container. So we just made that available, though it could have been private, and we could have just used that very object. Next up, we need a text prefab, and this is where we'll need to do a little bit of work because we don't have a text prefab. We never actually tried spawning one on the screen. So let's actually right-click, create a new UI text. Now we have to make sure this one complies with everything we need. So let's go ahead and make this as big as we can. So maybe 60 in height. We have to test out because if you go too far away on the font size, say if you put a font size.
Wait, what? I'm so confused. Wait, what? What? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh! I see. Okay, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. So I just have to put it on the canvas. It has to be on the canvas, not on the camera. Okay, I'm stupid. I am very, very stupid. Okay. I have been very, very stupid. Hopefully now this works. I figured it out. I figured it out. God damn, I feel stupid. I feel very fucking stupid now.
Size of about
Okay, let me see what he did here.
we can, so maybe 60 in height. We have to test out because if you go too far away on the font size.
Let's see here. Let's do font 20. Does it show up? It is right there. The font is very small, so you can barely see it. I'm gonna do that. There we go. It just needs to be on the canvas. I was so confused at how to make the thing fit on the fucking camera, but it doesn't need to fit in the camera. It just needs to fit on the canvas. The canvas is the camera. Is a camera. That is a camera. Okay. Okay. That makes things a lot easier for me. A lot fucking easier for me here. Woo! Okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. I figured it out.
Okay, so if you put a font size of about 55 in this case, this is going to disappear simply because we don't have enough space in height. So if you want to have, say, a font size of 60, as you can tell now that the actual text is not visible, we'll have to of the height of your prefab. I don't think we're ever going to need something as big as that. If we have a look on the screen right now, on the game screen, this is way too big. I'm thinking about an average of maybe 30, in between 20 and 30, so maybe 25.
25 text. Okay, 25 text. Text of 25. Seems pretty good to me. Although the text is kind of pixelated.
And that will do the job for me. Let's also make sure we have enough space in width. Let's say we write a long text such as, "Hello, little boy. It's now your time to shine." Let's see how much width we need for this. About 300 would be fine. I don't think we're going to have text that big, though.
300. Okay, 300.
So 300 in width, 70
370 in height. Okay, seems like a good value. Seems like a pretty good value.
in height. That is what I'll be using. and I'll make sure this text is centered on both axes.
+5 monies. +5 monies.
And I think that's pretty much it. So this could be our text prefab right here. Once you're satisfied with your text prefab, I'm going to rename it to floating text. This is going to be floating text manager.
Floating text and floating text manager. Okay. Rename. Floating text. Rename floating text manager. Right, there we go.
And that floating text object, the one with the text component on it, is going to be dragged and dropped inside of the prefab folder. This way.
Prefab into the prefab folder. Okay, into the prefab folder. Now I have a player prefab, a camera prefab, a floating text prefab. Yay. Whoopsie hey.
Just like we have a chest prefab, we now have a floating text prefab, which means if I delete it, I can simply drag and drop a new floating text in there, and it's going to be an exact same copy of what we just did. That being said, we are now ready to add it to our new field, text prefab, and try this out in the game.
Okay, so I can delete this, and I can drag a prefab. Wait, where'd it go? Right here, text prefab. Great.
Right. At the moment, I don't think anything is going to crash, so nothing crashes. The only problem is we never really do anything, so we never really call the show text function. Let's do that with the chess. Why not start with the chess? We're going to go down here where it says grant 10 pesos, or you go back directly in your chess.cs file, and instead of doing this debug.log, we're going to do a game manager instance show text, and let.
Okay. Finally getting to the good part here. Finally getting to the fucking good part. Okay, game manager dot instant. Game manager dot instance dot show text. Finally, after like an hour, finally getting to show text.
Let's actually send the text that we need to send. So for this one, I'll just do a plus sign plus the real amount, so pesos amount.
Plus money's amount. Wait. Oh wait, money's amount. We have a money's amount? Oh yeah, we do. Money's amount.
And then pesos.
Plus pesos. Okay. Plus pesos. Wait, no. Plus monies. There we go. Wait, why is our show text in red? Wait, what? Oh, because we need to fill out so many more fucking shit.
Exclamation mark. So that's going to be my text. In the end, it's going to be something like we had, so plus 5 pesos like this. Oh, we might want to add a space, so it looks like this.
Alright, we're gonna put space here.
Now, what kind of size do we want? I'm going to go with 25. We just said 25 is perfect, so let's use that.
Okay, we're gonna have to set the here 25.
In terms of color, since we gain currency, I'm going to go for a bright yellow. So just
color.yellow. Color.yellow. We're gonna input the variables and stuff, the parameters.
Color definition like this, and just send in your RGB, as you can say here. They are not 255 base, so it's a number in between 0 and 1. It's not a number in between 0 and 255, so it's in between 0 and 1. In our case, like I said, color.yellow is going to do the job here. What else? We have the position. We're going to use the position of the chess, so
transform.position. Transform.position.
Position, because of course we are in chess.cs, so transform is going to be equal to our own transform. In this case, in our own transform as chess is of course the chess.
Okay, so we don't need any dot after that.
Transform. Motion. Okay, so that is if we want to see the text move up, down, left, or in any direction you want. In our case, it would be fun to have a slight up motion. So we're gonna say vector3.up, and we're gonna say time.
Vector3 dot up dot. Wait, is it not dot? It's times 10.
The reason
times
I'm doing
100. Okay, times 100.
Times 100 here is because we are in screen space, and that is over a second. That should be 100 pixel up. That might be a little bit too much now that I think about it. Say 50. So every
50. Okay.
second we're going to gain 50 pixel in height. Next up we have the duration. So how long do we want to say or display that text? Let's go for 3 seconds in this case.
3 seconds. So he did 3.of. Don't know if that has any fancy meaning or anything.
Everything in here is tweakable, as you can see. You just mess around with the parameter in case you don't like it. So let's play this game, see how it looks directly in the game. Oh, we have a no reference exception, and that is because I think our game manager doesn't have the floating text manager. So let's make sure we fix.
Game manager needs the floating text manager. Yeah, we need to do that as well. There's a lot of references and referencing here. If you mess up one reference, everything goes fucking haywire. Fucking goes AWOL, I tell you. Everything just goes AWOL. Plus 0 monies. Ah, just plus 0 monies. Ah. Ah, yes. Plus 0 monies. Did that chest have a value of 0 monies? What? Why did that chest have 0 monies? Why? You know, chests are supposed to have more monies. This one had 0 monies. Holy shit, it had fucking 0 monies. It's so fucking useless. We need more monies. We need more monies. Do 5 monies here. Let's do 5 monies. 5 monies should be enough. 5 monies. I love me some monies, you know? Why is my character not moving? I froze the game. Plus 5 monies. Why is it like so like weird, bro? I think the duration is way too long. I'm gonna do 1 second here. 1 second duration. 1 second should be better.
That by drag and dropping it in the field. Second attempt. Plus 10 pesos. As you can tell, this is wonderful. Now it lasts way too long. It might go up for
yeah.
It might go up a little bit too fast and it lasts too long. So let's go back and tweak it. Like I said, we're allowed to tweak everything. We have everything we need here. Let's put that on 1.5 second. Make sure he goes up by 25 pixels.
25 pixels. 1 second and 20. I'm gonna do 20 instead of 25. Just to do that, you know? Just to do that. Do that. Why is this loading still? God damn, it takes forever to load. Okay. There we go. That was kind of slow. I might increase it a bit as well. I wonder if it can fade in and out. It kind of just appears out of nowhere. Kind of just appears out of nowhere, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like great. It honestly doesn't look great, I will say. It doesn't look great. Does not look great, but it is something, I suppose. It is a better fucking text system than I could ever make. How are we gonna do NPC text? NPC text is gonna be a little bit confusing because there's gonna be like multiple dialogue, I would assume, so that would be a lot more confusing. Wait, what? Why is it automatically pause when I fucking enter the game? I don't know. I have to unpause it. And that seems a bit better.
And this is it. So plus 10 pesos, plus 5 pesos. And here we go. So that's pretty cool. We have something that works and something that can be used to display the text. So this is actually all we needed for the floating text section. Now we're going to be using this floating text in the future. Once we create our combat system, once we make our little guy here talk, we're going to be using that, as we progress in the course. But now we have the base on if we want to actually call it.
Yep, makes sense. I'm going to do this 1.5. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I've been streaming for 2.5, wait, it's been nearly 3 hours, yeah. So I think now would be a perfect time to end the stream here. I think now would be a good place to end the stream. I finished the text system. I got the text system to work. Don't know why mine looks kind of weird. Mine looks kind of weird. So I'm going to keep mine at 1 second. Keep mine at 1 second here. Yeah, keep mine at like 1 second and then, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm good here. What have I done today? I've created a saving and loading system that I don't know for sure if it works yet, to be real. I create a portal that can teleport me back to where I begun, or it can teleport me to a different place. Yeah. I've created money. I honestly don't know what I've done today. I did not do a lot. My progress is very slow. But I'm trying my best. I should be able to finish this tutorial in like another 5 more streams, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. It's going to be a while before I can finish this, man. It will be a while. Yeah, I'm gonna save my game. Not game, I mean, I saved my thing. Yeah, I think I'm done here for today. Thank you guys for watching if there's anybody in chat, which I don't think there is. But thank you for joining, people. And I'm going to end the stream now. End the stream. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ending.